is Eric Vale, the voice of Trunks, and you're listening to Chibi No Podcast.
Protect them all! Oh my god!
Wait, explosion, better gun! Dynamite!
Strong.
I'm stronger!
And what is up, peeps? It's time for another episode of Chibi No Podcast. You got me do the Smash fan?
Mister.
Your partner here.
Miles, your tech guy.
And Shark King.
Shark King, whoa! I'm excited. Today we get to talk. Actually, we get to talk a lot about Pokemon because that's the first thing we're going to talk about.
A lot? Or like...
No, it's
Well, there's a lot to talk about Pokemon.
It's got a Pokemon episode. You know.
No, there's a lot of other stuff.
On Pokemon Day? How dare you?
There wasn't that
First of
much
all-
to talk
first of
about.
all-
There
first-
wasn't that much to talk
first
about.
of all,
There's something to talk
I
about.
we're going to talk about this. We talked about this in the previous episode. They do not know how to celebrate anniversaries. I'll tell you that much. That is just a hard fact. They don't know how to do anniversaries.
They celebrate anniversaries like a stereotypical white person celebrates their child turning 18. It's like, well, get the hell out of my house. You have 10 minutes, pack your bag. Like in the TV shows when you see a white person have their kids 18, it's like, okay, well, either you pay rent or you get the fuck out of the house. That's how they celebrate their anniversaries with Japan. With their
When did you start paying rent?
I was going to say.
When I had a job. But no, she asked to help. She wasn't requesting it. That's different.
The fuck are you talking about?
Anyways, but yeah, they don't know how to
They
celebrate.
suck with that. But anyway,
Zelda,
Hey, it
Mario.
got better than Zelda.
No.
In comparison to Zelda. It got something.
That's like
Tell me anything.
it's like here's a turd and then here's a turd wrapped in aluminum foil. It's still
So
a turd.
let me guess. They're going to complain, as always, but then...
And you're gonna
get a
defend?
Pokemon.
But you're gonna be
And
like,
you're gonna
gonna
defend?
be on your knees. You need a pillow when you get on your knees to suck off Nintendo because
Dude,
that's what you
at
do.
least I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not... Look, like,
That's what you do. You're
But
like,
you're a
but you know
hypocrite on
with
this.
Nintendo.
You're a hypocrite
I
on
know,
this.
and I've admitted
So,
that. That's different.
and here's the thing.
I've admitted
Like,
that.
and for me,
you're
I gotta
blindly,
say-
you're blindly like.
I gotta respect what they're
Nintendo
gonna
can't do
say.
no wrong.
No, I
Nintendo
didn't say
cannot
that.
do no wrong.
I didn't say that. I'm gonna say like it's kind of ironic that you actually bring this up, even though you guys are gonna hate on this, and they're gonna come back and like, oh, I'm gonna get
Look,
it.
I'll say just the whole presentation was kind of meh.
But
The finale was good,
There we
and
go.
I will say that. But I'm just saying, well, I agree with my brother. He said they
David,
celebrate,
how's your week been?
they celebrate things
had a good
really
week?
poorly.
it was good. I can't complain.
you're gonna be
He
complaining.
How
can
about-
never complain now. He's good now.
How about you, Shark King?
In the first 2 minutes of the podcast.
What about me?
Shark King, how you been?
You should have seen this, Sharking. You missed
I'm
it.
good. My first day back to work, and none of the kids were fighting, but you guys are.
Well, it was only Diego. I was just like listening.
No,
You're always just
we need to put you
listening.
guys on the opposite side of the chairs. We need to switch.
He literally
You
had
see
like,
his gestures?
He-
You need to put it out.
he was pouring gasoline on the paper, and then he lit it right in front of us, saying like, "Oh, who did this?" That's what you were doing.
I'm just speaking the truth, man.
No. Don't talk that
You
BS.
need some knee pads. You're gonna
dude.
need some knee pads.
I
for
gotta
what
say,
you're
it's
doing.
always the
I
same.
know you've never
You
been
complain,
drunk.
You complain, but then again, oh, I'm okay. I'm gonna go anyways.
This is sleep deprived Paul. It's as close we'll get us to drunk Paul.
It's true.
as we'll
I'm gonna
ever
get
get.
No,
some-
but
I'm-
no,
it's
but
true. It's
but
the
it,
closest
but it's still the same. He's still the same opinion.
I'm gonna get him
He's
some
just a
knee
little bit more
pads.
different.
I'm gonna get him some knee
All right,
pads.
so go ahead and complain. All right, what do you got?
I'm not gonna play him first. First of all, we're gonna talk.
Continue on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let him start.
Yeah.
Let you. I guess we're
Yeah,
not
go,
banter.
go.
I guess we
The
bantered
most
enough.
negative intro podcast we've ever had.
So anyway, let's go into. I'm gonna give the pass the time over to
It's
Shark
actually
King.
technically my brother's fault because he said the negative thing first.
So anyway, Shark King, what is
Yes, sir.
what is so special about today?
He came back
Today's
from
Pokemon Day, or was Pokemon Day. I mean, it's mostly over.
This is
but
February the 27th that we're recording on.
Yes.
So that's why today is so special. My brother forgot to add that in.
And Resident Evil came out today too.
Yes.
Just adding that in there. It's a very special day.
But Pokemon Day, yeah, never mind.
I know.
So,
I'm just throwing in my.
And we'll talk about that later.
30
We'll throw that later.
years.
So anyway, Shark King. So we got a not a surprise and one that was heavily waiting for, but we got a Pokemon presentation today. So I want to go over because, as we know, Pokemon isn't just trading card games, isn't just the mainline games. Pokemon is an entire franchise.
Pokemon.
Pokemons?
You said Mokemon.
What is this Pokemon of which you speak?
Pokemon.
I think it stands for Pocket Monsters. Last time I heard, I think that's what the kiddos say.
That's actually the full name originally.
Oh yeah, see there you go. Who would have known? Who would have ever known that?
way.
I think only '90s kids would have ever known
That's
that.
insane.
Yeah, he learned that in college. Anyway. In his little quiz, did you know Pokemon actually stands for pocket monsters. He's
I
like,
think Digimon stands for digital monsters.
Yeah.
and that's when Paul was like, he's like,
there you go.
actually. Yeah.
It is digital monsters. See?
So anyway,
Digimon are the champions.
Sharky.
All right, go
So there's tons of other stuff that they have in different entertainment places and in different games.
Please. We talk about
entertainment places. So we kind of want to go over. I want you to go to a review about what are the things that were announced, not just everything that we were expecting, but other things that just in general. What was all announced in this presentation?
I mean, they go over pretty much all of their IPs. So like, there's obviously stuff that are, I would say most of the people care a little bit less about. Like they had like Pokemon Masters and Pokemon Cafe Remix.
Pokemon Sleep.
Pokemon Sleep got the update.
Pokemon
Oh my
Sleep.
gosh!
I think the highlights would definitely be. I'm not excited. I mean, I would, apparently for everybody who's played the early review, it's supposedly an awesome game. But Pokopia is coming out.
That's what it was
Next
called.
month.
That.
Yeah.
It's
Animal Crossing.
It's Animal
like
Crossing
Pokemon mixed with
version.
half Animal Crossing, half Minecraft.
I'm sure there's some.
You've
people are
seen
gonna
it
eat the
before.
hell out of that.
You haven't seen it, have you?
No, but I'm sure people are gonna eat it.
They,
they are.
it's where you have like a new version of Pikachu. I don't know what it's called, but it's a black and white or kind of a grayish
Like a spooky
ghost
Pikachu.
one Pokemon. Pikachu.
So your character is a Ditto that turns into like a humanoid, and he's building. His
Oh,
own
that. Oh, hell no.
He looks-
No, never mind. Okay, yeah.
I thought it was funny to like because they went over like a good like maybe 5-6
It was the
minutes.
second to last presentation.
And they're like, they show like all the stuff that you can do. You can actually play with friends. I think it's up to 4 people, like Animal Crossing.
So 1 plus 3.
I know what it reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of. I don't know if this is what they did, but remember Star Fox Adventure? How it was supposed to be another game that Rare was doing, but they added Star Fox on later.
Yeah.
Like I kind of feel that Ditto game was another idea, and then they put Pokemon on it.
I just feel it's more like Animal
Could have
Crossing.
been, but I don't know.
I feel like it's Animal Crossing and a combination of Minecraft as well, because they actually show something that you can build like a big deal together.
Okay, yeah.
So I feel like it's a combination of those two plus Pokemon.
It's pretty cool because like in the scene you see where your character's like making crops and it's trying to water, it turns its arms into like I can't remember what it's called, but it changes its arms so it can water the crops. It's pretty
Things
cool.
in my
A
nightmares.
sprinkler?
No, I
don't think
it's a weird concept when you actually watch
Yeah, but
it.
it's all like how they made the Ditto. It creeps me
Right,
out.
but I gotta say, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people playing this game.
Oh, yeah.
a
And-
lot.
Yeah, for the
Pokemon.
Animal Crossing,
And it's Animal
people,
Crossing and Minecraft.
That's their new heroine because
that won't sell.
Animal Crossing came out in 2020, so they need something
It's still
new
playing.
after
Still
6 years.
playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
But
cool.
I was gonna say they
Cool for them.
also added a new. I don't know if it was an update or maybe it wasn't shown before in the trailer, but they actually add a Rotom that actually plays the music from the old school Pokemon games.
Oh,
like
is
a
that
ju-
you
a
talking about
jukebox.
that Game Boy thing that they did?
No,
No.
This is in the game.
Oh,
This
in
is
the game.
In the
Okay.
game itself.
So
that was
like
kinda cool.
it can play any of the, or I would assume all of the old Pokemon music, kind of like remember playing like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You can play random music in the background while you're playing.
Yeah, I know what you're
it's the
talking
same
about. I
thing.
get it.
It's pretty cool
And then I think it's if you pre-order, you get a free Ditto rug.
for your
Yeah.
and then you can do like prop hunt with your friends. So like you play hide and seek, and your friends can turn into props and hide and stuff. So it
looks
like
interesting.
a fun
It's-
thing for people who are
It's
into
growing
that
on
world.
people. It's growing
It
on
looks
people.
good
I still won't play it, but it looks cool.
for those who like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, of
course.
It's going to probably sell like hotcakes.
Awesome.
I have no interest in it, but good on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
What other thing, Shark King?
I think the next biggest thing is they also said, I mean, Fire Red and Leaf Green, even though it was like not leaked, but they pretty much let it be known pretty early that it was going to be sold. We talked about that last week.
Yep.
There's going to be
It
what?
was officially able to be added today,
Sold.
like you were able to start playing. They did add that it's going to have Pokemon Home support, so these Pokemon will be able to be added to later games.
They said eventually. Right now it's not.
The trading
Well,
is
not right
one
away,
thing.
but
Can you
eventually
battle?
we'll have a home update. But it is getting all of the mystery gift ticket items that you used to have to go to like GameStop or like tournaments or
Which is
other
awesome.
events. They will be added in there, so there'll be the Deoxys event, the Lugia event, the Ho event, and I believe the Mew event.
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
And all you have to do is beat their standard story. So you have to just beat like the Elite Four, and you'll unlock that in the game. And for the first time, those legendary and mythical Pokemon can now be shiny hunted.
Yes.
Wait, so did you
So they're
say
not shiny locked anymore?
Lugia and Ho?
Yeah.
in red and
Yeah.
Fire red, leaf green.
Fire
I
red, leaf
understand. I know
green.
that. I get that. But
In the old game, there was a special event in which you can actually transfer those files, those Pokemons. So now they're actually
no,
bringing them
it's
back.
not that. I didn't even know they had the sprites in that.
Oh yeah.
Well, they
Yeah, 'cause game after.
because it's based off which gen? Is it
first
4?
one. Well-
No.
Gen 3.
Talk about the Pokemon.
It's based
Fire
on Gen
Red.
1. That's why it's confused if they have the sprites, because I don't remember that game having the
Oh
sprites.
no,
No,
this is the ultimate version of Fire and Red and Blue. By then, the other Pokemons are like Gold and Silver already came out.
No, I know that. I know they already came out. I just don't remember the sprites and the content. I just don't remember them having.
Well, that's what he's saying. So originally, what was Gen? Is it you said Gen 5, right, Shark King?
No, Fire Red and Leaf Green originally came out after Generation or Gen 3.
After
Right,
Gen
they
3,
did,
okay.
right.
So after Gen 3, so what they did is there were sprites for those Pokemon, right? Deoxys, all of them already by
Right,
Gen
right,
3.
right.
So when Fire Red and Leaf Green came out, they had special events. Be like, okay, there's obviously more than 151
Right,
Pokemon. So they
right.
said there are events where you will be able to get the opportunity to get a Lugia, a Ho, and Deoxys.
Right, I get that.
Right. So now they're kind of redoing kind of that same kind
Those
of thing,
events.
events.
Oh, yeah.
But now you don't. Now you don't have to go like.
If I recall,
Yes.
Miles, it's kind of like an Emerald. There's like a special island you can visit where you can get the other Pokemon from the other generations to catch them.
Sorry, let me rephrase my question. Everything you guys are saying, I already know that. My question is, I didn't know that the original Fire Red and Leaf Green, I didn't realize it had in the original version that it actually could get the information for those newer sprites.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah,
that's my question. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
because
cool.
it's all based off the generation that it's
I
currently
guess,
in. That's
yes,
why.
it's just I thought they just did like a 1-to-1 like.
Or like locked out, like let's go.
That's
Eevee,
what I mean. It's
Pikachu.
just locked
Okay.
out 151. Like that's what I thought. I didn't know that. So that's awesome.
Because
That
they
they're
were
gonna do that. That's
they were
cool.
already different. There were different mechanics already from
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
because they had already introduced. Dang, what did they introduce in
some
Gen
of the
3?
abilities or whatever that they had that were new,
Double
right?
battles and abilities.
Yeah.
So double battles ability. So those were added to Leaf Fire Red and Leaf
That's
Green.
awesome.
So
Are they going to do online battling, Hobby?
It's right now. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
confirm
not going to
it,
support
but-
online, but it's going to support local Wi-Fi. So you
Oh, it
still
will
be
do
able to
local
check with
Wi-Fi at
friends and
least.
stuff like that.
That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, good for them. And that Shadow dropped today, didn't it? I thought it was available to purchase
Yeah,
today.
essentially yes. You could have pre-ordered it beforehand, so it wasn't like super surprised. But
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
the only thing is you have to be careful to make sure you buy like the correct version or language.
Yeah, each
Yeah.
individual language has their own price.
Wait, what? It's not like a multi-language
No.
thing? Oh my god.
So it's
No.
like old school. If you want like one in English, you have to pay $20. If you want one in Spanish, it will be $20.
And Nintendo
So-
came with my shorts.
I guess
Okay. I download on my Steam Deck for free. Fuck you, Nintendo.
there
There we
you
go.
go.
Thank you.
I mean, we played it on emulators too. I mean, we didn't play it on emulators.
Yeah, it's when you guys did the Nuzlocke stuff.
I mean, we did it. We played it legally.
You guys own the game. Shut up.
Anyway, so Shark King, what's next? What else was on the? What else was
This
added?
thing was so Potopia's next month, and also in March we're finally going to get Gale of Darkness
Yeah, which is
for
exciting.
the Switch Online, which was cool.
Was
But
Coliseum.
I kinda wish like this would have been announced earlier. And the only thing that's kind of bumming me out is that we're also not getting Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire as like virtual.
At least not yet.
consoles to be
No,
able to,
they're not
match
gonna
it
do
in
it.
with the game, which would be awesome.
So what? And they still haven't released Coliseum, right?
They have not released Coliseum.
Coliseum, Pokemon Coliseum.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not on the virtual. On
The
the.
only one we
mixing
know
it
is
with
coming out
Stadia.
is Gale of
I'm mixing it with
Darkness.
I was expecting them to drop Coliseum and Gale of Darkness today is what my thought was. So them doing March only one as well. I thought that was a little. It's very Nintendo, but it's I don't know.
Still, I haven't played Gale of Darkness, so I'm excited to play.
I mean, that's
I
what
wanna
I'm
play
excited
that.
for.
I
never
want to
touched
play
it.
that. Yeah.
I own it physically. I play it on the Wii, but I just want to play it on the.
But you have to have a membership to play.
Yeah, I
If you
have that.
well, I'm talking about for people that don't.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
yeah.
my
So
bad.
if you don't have it, well,
There you
Start
go.
Sorry, stop upgrading your account.
Start pirating. It's good to do that.
We are in the age of the pirates.
There you go.
It's true.
Well, okay, so we had that. What else, Shark King? Oh, I guess you can go into Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty. There wasn't too much like info. It was really much more of a tease, I would say.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a 30th anniversary Pokemon card set, which I'm sure is going to be ridiculous to get your.
Oh my
get a hard
gosh.
And it's supposedly focused on like Mew and Mewtwo.
On top
But
of that,
they also teased like card that they would probably, because for the celebration sets that they've done in the past, we don't know for sure, it's not confirmed, but they showed scans of like old cards that like are considered some of like fan favorites or the most popular. And what they did when they showed that last time when we had the 25th anniversary is they basically just reprinted the cards so that you could get it. It just had a little stamp next to it. And they showed a lot of like the tag team cards that are expensive, the crystal cards, which are now like multi-$1,000 cards. So that would be cool to see them get a reprint and be able to get one for like
a fraction of it.
Price. Yeah.
On top of that, what's unique about this set too, it's releasing simultaneously worldwide. So when Japan gets it, we get it.
Which was never the case.
That's never been the case. I think it's because the printing factory, right?
Yeah.
Is it the reason why? Because we have that new printing factory coming out in the States?
The one in Florida?
That doesn't go online for like another year and a half.
Okay. I thought it was sooner.
I don't think that has an effect. I just think that they planned it.
I thought it was. So that's probably why that's why they can push it simultaneously.
I think by that time maybe it'll be a little bit easier to get cards. I'm hoping
that is the hope, but we'll see.
Don't give me hope.
I don't know. We like our capitalism here. Who knows?
Yeah. So there was before we get into like even more juicy stuff. They also announced an interesting update to Pokemon Go. So if you don't remember, Pokemon Go, you could buy certain like passes like as the game like is just regular, right? And buy like for certain event stuff. I think they're doing away with that, and you only will have to pay for like those events like where you get together like at a park or whatever. You have to go to a certain place. So I don't know if that means the prices will go up. I don't know, Sharky, do you know anything more about that? Or I guess if you care.
I don't. I've looked into it, but I know that they haven't given like details. A lot of the stuff again is like teasers.
Yeah.
And not everything like comes out today. Like
this
is basically for like a preview of like the whole what to expect throughout the entirety of the year.
Yeah.
I can ask my friends Marvin and Irv, they're big Pokemon Go players. So I can ask them what from what they've heard to what's coming out, and I can get some more information for the next podcast.
They did announce something for the Pokemon TCG, the app.
Yeah, they announced tease what's to come. So there's a bunch of new Pokemon that are getting released on the Pokemon TCG card. And I think they also announced a Mew and Mewtwo as well too, like some kind of special I don't know, illustration edition. I don't even know, but it looks interesting. I know they also I just released a bunch of like sleeves and coins for the game with the anniversary as well. And you're getting a lot of Hourglass as well today. So if you want to look into that.
Oh yeah, because of the event, there's a code, right? And you can get 120 hourglasses, so you can do a free 10 pull pack.
There is no code. It's just an event.
It's just automatic.
It's an
there
event.
You go, free. Okay, maybe let me see if I can get a God pack right now.
We don't want to do that. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that.
They announced. I thought they announced more stuff about Pokemon ZA, but the DLC.
They got a.
They didn't.
No, it's just another commercial for the DLC.
Yeah.
It's not an additional.
Sorry,
DLC or
that's
anything.
still not out yet.
No,
it is. It's out.
They're giving you a special thing to get Mega Garchomp Z now.
Yes.
That's what I meant to say.
That just came out.
But again, you have to have the DLC because it's in the area that you go into in the DLC.
Yep.
Which you'll have the opportunity to get the Garchomp. Oh my gosh, Megastone for Z.
Did any of you guys buy the DLC?
Nope.
I did.
You guys all boycotted it last I remember.
They did. I didn't.
I just didn't bother with it.
I didn't beat the main game, but I just in general.
You finished it too, right?
He didn't buy it.
Yep.
Yeah, he finished.
I thought
he
you
bought
said
it.
you weren't buying it.
No, he supported
Me?
Pokemon.
Yeah, I thought you were like no. I thought for some reason I thought you.
It's over here.
I know David was, and I thought I didn't know he was either. Okay.
Yeah, they got it. So
Was it good?
I haven't finished it. I've been playing it slowly, and it's been.
I don't care about you. You don't finish games.
No, I'm
Shark King, was it good?
I'm playing it, but I'm not fine finished.
You're a year in on Final
It's a lot
Fantasy.
harder and it was different DLC wise, but it's cool to just be able to go to like all the different like the multiple dimensions to catch the different Pokemon. I liked it.
So it was like
and
new
the
areas?
First time that they
Kind of.
raised the level cap over 100 for Pokemon.
Oh wow.
yeah, so they have a different like they added a mechanic. It's a mechanic, isn't it? There's an actual level.
The actual level cap.
Actual level. Okay.
That's cool.
So now Pokemon can go to level 200.
Wow. Okay then. That's
So there was still even like your best Pokemon from like beating the main story, like they needed to be trained and stuff.
Can those
for the DLC.
Can those Pokemon go to the Pokemon home or whatever?
Yeah.
They can.
So what if they're level 200s?
I think they'll lower them down.
They're
They'll
probably
be
a couple
lowered back
hundred.
to 100, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I guess we can talk about Pokemon Home and also about Pokemon Championship a little bit. But basically, like, if you ever wanted to use your Pokemon competitively,
Okay.
the rules itself will set Pokemon. I think it's to level 50. So even if your Pokemon are higher than that, they just will automatically just set it down for when you're playing.
Does that percentage wise drop like your stats, like your defense, your special attack?
Nope.
No, because it sets everybody at that same equal leveling playing field. Like, it would be the same if they were like, oh, you can set them all to 100. Like, it's still like the same.
I don't. Yeah, I guess I don't mean that, but like if you're ranking up, all those stats eventually keep going up as you level up, right?
Are you talking about like their defense, their offense? So they get up to obviously to maximum of 100. I don't know about how the Pokemon ZA, like those ones to 200.
Question, yeah.
I would assume that when they're outside of the actual ZA game, all those stats will go back to the previous max, which was 100, and whatever those stats were at that time.
Okay.
But whenever you use them in ZA, it's still at those 200
it has a cap.
level stat.
Even when you play multiplayer on CA, doesn't matter where your Pokemon is at.
That's also
it's gonna
true.
be
So if
level
you ever
50.
play online, it doesn't matter if your Pokemon is level 50 or 100 or 200, they will automatically just set everyone back, I think, to 50.
50,
or
it's 50.
Yeah, 50.
It's
That's
50.
cool. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
So, yeah.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about championships, because I have some mixed
Champions?
reactions. Pokemon champions. I have a mixed
Mixed emotions?
emotions on how they're rolling out
Well,
this.
I can tell you this much.
You love it.
The trailer looks cool. I haven't looked into the game itself.
So you don't know what the information was.
Well, on the Pokemon Present, they didn't show information in detail. They just show a trailer, and that's about it. I know that online there has been some clips of actual gameplay, but that has not been presented in Pokemon Present.
Well, not I guess not the actual gameplay. I'm talking about their presentation of rolling out champions. They explained that in the direct.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the commercial itself that they introduced.
But in that direct, after the commercial, they explained more about Pokemon champions. How it's going to be rolled. You didn't see that part. Okay. That's fine.
So I'm just telling my first impressions of the trailer. It's very nostalgic.
Okay. All right. Sharky, do you want to go into detail about champions, about what they announced regarding details about champions?
You can do that part, and I'll hop in. I'll let you take point on this one.
Okay, so champions. So obviously they're getting this. This is going to be the way that they're going to do battling for the world championship, right? For Pokemon, that is their goal for everyone. Whoever has a tablet, who has a phone, whoever can get the app, even the Nintendo Switch, they're going to be using that. Now, what I thought that this was going to happen, and it did, is that they announced that everything's not going to be, not everything's going to be released at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So they're prioritizing that the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 versions of Champions are going to come out. And then later, if I remember correctly, you correct me if I'm wrong, Sharking, but they announced that at a later date, I think it's maybe this year or maybe
they didn't announce
last year. They announced eventually.
Okay, not date.
Eventually, they will also release that for
a week
as an
or
app.
2 or a month after that.
No, it's going to be later than that. I'm pretty sure
We
it's going
don't
to be
know how
later.
much longer it is. We do know that Champions is coming in April for the Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
The way they're rolling it out.
Why?
Because if you want to just not worry about bringing your Switch, you can just bring your phone. That's easier.
So the thing is, like, the whole point was that they're announcing this. This is going to be for the champions. This is going to be so that anyone, and again, the trailer is the same as like anyone who has a phone or in this application can play, and they have the opportunity to qualify to play in this champion, because that's like their whole thing. Like, we want everyone to have to play, but it's like, but right now, no. Right now, it's just the Nintendo Switch users in April, first of all. So that's a lot later than what I was expecting. I thought they were going to give them more time, because I don't know what other issues this game could possibly have just with Nintendo Switch. Mm-hmm. We don't know anything. And then it's in August, right? The championships.
Yeah.
So so to me, that feels like so little time to iron out anything. And again, it limits out who can join in this. Again, with the idea of them saying anyone can join if you have the app.
Well, I feel like at that particular point, whoever is going to be joining that championship tournament are the hardcore fans who are actually playing on the Switch first, and then the casual players, which will be everybody else. That's the vibe that I get from what you're saying. Unless I don't know, there's something else that I'm missing.
Well, I think the fact that my thing is that they were taking so long for this to come. Again, we were expecting this like earlier this year, maybe at the end of last year. Like they're just gonna drop it. Like it's ready. Let's go. And I was thinking, oh, it's because they're taking their time. Like they want to make sure that it can simultaneously come out so that everyone can enjoy it at the same time. Because that way they're gonna have more participants, more people involved. So, and again, because they were talking about this global simultaneous release with the Pokemon cards, I'm like, okay, they're doing something. They want to have everyone enjoy everything at the same time. And so with Pokemon Champions, when they said this, it just felt like
It just makes it sound like it's not going to be polished. It's like the Nintendo Switch is going to be taking the brunt of any of the issues that are going to come out, and then when it comes on the phone app, it's going to be better. It's going to be better because they ironed out all the issues.
Well, the thing
that's not what I think. I think it's just I just think like they're really again they're missing the point. Like the whole thing was like anyone can play, right?
Sure.
Anyone who, and again, there are some people that are really good
Eventually.
Pokemon fans, but that's the thing. That is what I don't like.
As long as they have a Nintendo Switch.
Exactly.
I
I think that's what they want to drive to people. If you really want to play early,
but
buy a
people aren't
Switch.
going to spend $200 on a Nintendo Switch for
that's
that.
not
A free
$200.
game.
No, they probably spend for
A free
Pokemon.
game. It's a free game.
Yeah,
If
it's
they
free.
want to get into a competition, they probably will have to. They have to.
I
And
wouldn't
another
spend
thing as
money.
well, something that you actually brought up, they didn't show any gameplay, and that's the thing that
sucks.
At
That's
that
stupid.
point,
Well, that's the other thing too.
well, but here's the thing: like online, some people actually have clips of that gameplay, and it's surprisingly, I think in China they show like a little clip. I don't know if where it was taken on, but I'm surprised that they showed that online through I don't know some forums or whatever,
Oh,
but
Billy
not
Billy?
in a trailer.
Well, with that again,
Interesting.
that's
Which is
again
very
that's
interesting though.
But that also adds where I'm like, you're gonna announce you're gonna have this come out. You even have, I guess, unreleased or not real footage of the next thing, which is the next generation. Not necessarily gameplay, right? They said it is not real footage, but they already have something to show you for something that's coming out next year. And this game is supposed to go out next. Well, we're still in February. In April,
Sunday's
you still have
March,
nothing
so-
that they've shown.
March.
Well, that's my issue. They still haven't shown anything.
March. It's coming.
Anyway, Shark King, what are your thoughts?
I am kind of bummed with you that it's not like a simultaneous release, but I mean, I don't feel bad because I have a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
so.
there you go. See, if you have a Nintendo Switch, you should
It's
be
hard for
fine.
me to feel bad, but I'm like, oh no, I'm like, oh wait,
You should buy
I have a
Switch when you
Nintendo
need
Switch.
when it's available.
like I mean, if you want to play Pokemon, like you kind of need to have a Nintendo console anyway. So, I mean, it's gonna limit some of their thing, like some of the people who want to play it, of course. And I guess I'd have to look at how it runs. I probably will eventually switch to the mobile version anyway, just because it's a little bit more accessible. But
I think that's my other like.
I would have started playing it on my Switch anyway.
Not to mention it builds like exclusivity in a sense for the limited time for people to get a Switch. I mean, people want to increase the sales of what they're selling.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see if it does. Maybe they're betting on it that it will.
They don't make
That it
any
will
sales
sell
on
Poco. They will sell
Switch.
Nintendo Switches. I doubt it, but maybe they're betting on it. But I think that's
That would be the
that's so
biggest
risky. I would not. Miles is shaking his like no.
Risky with Pokemon. That's one of the
for a
biggest
free
franchises.
game. But for a free game, that's
No one's buying a phone to play Pokemon Go.
It's like saying people are getting an Android, like a Super S26 Ultra, to play Call of Duty Mobile.
Actually. Now that we say that out loud, do you remember hearing? But let me just say.
Okay,
Let me say.
Okay,
You're talking about diehards, not casuals.
Okay,
There's a difference.
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
A
that's fine.
diehard Pokemon person that wants to play all these things will diehard buy one.
Yeah.
But that diehard already has a Switch. It's been out for like almost a damn decade.
Yeah, that's different.
So,
But yeah, so
it's
that's
a free freaking game.
That's
guys.
why, like, if they were
overcomplicate
trying to,
this.
and again, I mean, Pokemon is right up there, but again, I think it's, I just think it's not going to sell
Wait,
any units
Do
for a
we
free
know
game.
No,
if
it won't.
Pokemon? Okay, so, I guess answer my question. So Pokemon Champions will be a free game regardless if you
It's
have
free
a
in
Switch
general.
or a.
That would be messed up if it's like,
we-
oh, you have a Switch, now you got to pay $2.
We do know that
for your phone, it's free.
we do know there's an in-game purchases. We just don't know, if I remember correctly, Shark King, we don't know what exactly all that entails.
We don't know what they are. Yeah, we don't have the details on that
All
yet.
right, so I guess I have to wait
So
and see.
I'm sure they'll release a little bit more because I mean, there's pretty much something like a new game coming out every month for the next 3 months.
That's true.
It's a busy year for games.
They show some
This
stuff
year's
for
massive.
Unite.
the
some
first
for-
quarter.
Well, I just meant in general.
So-
So, it's like
first
things are
quarter.
getting- yeah.
First quarter has a lot of cool stuff coming out. I'm
For
happy
United,
that.
they're gonna
Yeah.
release the legendary birds in Pokemon United for the first time.
And the Johto starters.
Yes.
Yes.
Is United, is that the one that's that mobile app on your cell
The
phone?
MOBA, yeah, the
MOBA?
It's the
It can
mobile
be.
one.
I
that
mean,
one.
again, that's also on Switch. It was on. That one. I believe was a simultaneous Switch, and then
Yeah, that was a fun game. I actually played a demo of it.
I'm pretty sure people are lined
played
up
a
buying
demo of it.
Switches
No,
to
yeah,
go
it
play
was.
it.
Yeah,
Wasn't fun enough to get the actual one.
It wasn't fun enough for me to keep
I
playing.
haven't bought a lot of games, but I mean,
Is it free?
it is free.
Pokemon Unite was free.
Okay. I thought you said buy, but
The only
that's
thing
why
is
it's confused.
the skins are expensive. Like to get like the Venusaur skin was like $20. I didn't ever bought it, but I'm just saying it's $20 to buy some of those skins.
In-game currency, man. That's where the money's at.
No, the skin itself, not the currency. It's
Well, you
just
need the
$20
money.
for his. No, you can buy currency to buy stuff, or you can buy the skin right.
So you need money.
This is super off topic. Before I forget, I saw this thing on Twitter or X or whatever. Is it real that they're really doing near autonoma for Overwatch, or is that fake?
No, but I have some news.
We're talking about that a little bit later.
Yeah, we can talk about it later, but
No, but
that's yes or no, or is that fake?
that is relevant. That is relevant for something else we're going to talk about. But
Okay, but
yes.
what I'm talking about is that yes or true? No, or yes or no?
I haven't kept
don't
up
know.
with Overwatch. I don't
I know
know.
they said they have like a handful of collabs coming out this year, so I wouldn't say it's out of the realm of possibility.
I saw something that looked legit, but people make AI and drawings these
Especially
days.
on Twitter, on X, whatever the fuck you want to call
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I don't know. I was passing through. I saw it and I just moved on. But anyway,
So
go
anyway,
on with Pokemon. Sorry.
But
Pokemon Masters is also getting a DLC. They're gonna have Red as one of the
Original Red.
Original Red for
From
the
the original Red game, like his
What's
design.
Masters?
I don't know.
You got all excited. I thought you were like new, and then you're like, I don't know shit about
really-
that.
I don't know what is that, Sharky?
Yeah, what is Masters?
it's a mobile game. That's one of the games I have not played.
The
So
only
I
thing,
know very little about
the
it,
only thing
to
I
be
know
honest.
with Masters, Miles, is all the characters from the games that we've played
games?
are like rivals you can fight against.
I've played this actually.
Okay,
I didn't know that was what it was called. It was whatever.
but I guess that's. But yeah, the original Red.
Yeah,
is-
I did play that.
Yeah, but the original Red, his original design is now a person you can go against or have. I don't have.
It's you kind of get like gym leaders or famous people, and you make like a little team, and it's kind of like an RTS RPG kind of thing. And anyway, it catch my interest for like 30 minutes, got uninstalled. But yeah, I get what you're talking about now, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool because like he
has a voice now.
It's his own design.
Yeah,
it's his
yeah.
original design too. So
Yeah,
like,
the VA.
Voice.
Yeah, somebody did his voice.
I
Well, he
thought-
got a voice in the anime episode, I guess. So to be
it
fair.
was just weird
That's
to see
also
him
true.
in his OG design, and then he starts running. I'm
That's
like,
cool.
That's
what
very
the-
cool.
It was just weird though. 'cause
That's
it was
cool
like,
though.
That's cool.
Well, let's go on to our final
The
part of Pokemon.
Jukebox.
Fudge that! When they announced that, you was like, "This is some bullshit."
You may say this.
I was.
I don't care what the Japanese care.
dude,
This is
dude,
stupid
no,
as
I'm
shit.
talking-
We are like this.
It sold out. It sold out so fast in Pokemon Center America. Like it was really hard to get.
Yeah, I think it's stupid.
So
Everything sells out immediately in Pokemon Center.
Yeah, I don't know why is it, that's like
It's
the
probably
dumbest
sold
thing to
out,
think
They
so
can
about.
then
release
they
whatever
can
they can.
resell
They
it.
can resell-
It's probably so
Dude,
they can resell it.
Resale
because
value
Poke Center-
it's okay. Retail price is $60 something. Retail price right now is $200 already.
Yeah, that's why they
That
bought
sounds about
because
right.
if it's got the Poke,
I don't
if
care.
It's got the Poke Center stamp on it. It's like double, triple the value.
Yeah,
right
but again,
off the
I
bat.
don't care. Like honestly, like for someone who's a collector, sure they'd want that in the collection. But like as an actual thing to use it, like I'm pretty sure there's no one that's gonna be jamming out to these songs when they're like, you can play what you're walking over. Like, get the fudge out of here. No one's gonna be doing that shit.
You're talking about the little OG
the-
Game Boy that has
Yeah.
all the sounds.
And
you
there's
can
all
put
the
in.
sounds and play. I'm like,
I thought that was the stupidest thing I ever
yeah,
seen.
it's almost
but it sells.
it's almost as stupid as like when Smash Bros were like, now you can play you can hear all the soundtracks and you can put your headphones in and just put it on off screen and just put your Switch inside your backpack and listen to it as you're like, get the fudge out of here. I'm not doing that shit.
You're gonna be
that was a thing.
You're gonna be
I'm
hanging
ne-
out at the airport with your partner, right? It's just like, hey, babe, what are you listening to? The new Tay-Tay album. What are you listening to? The BGP, the old OG Pokemon. Like, get the fuck out of here.
It's
Yeah,
good.
are you are you gonna listen
I
to?
actually have the
listen-
soundtrack.
Dude, the freaking Gooner guy.
He's
About
nuts.
Pokemon.
He used to laugh at us and say like, "Oh, I'm not a weeb. I'm not a weeb." And he's doing the biggest weeby shit.
I was gonna say that talks to me to nostalgia. It's like when you watch
That's still weebish.
But yeah,
So it's nostalgia.
I'm not
It's
going to
weeb
I'm not gonna
nostalgia.
go
I don't
out-
care.
the
It's
thing
just
is,
weeb.
That's what I'm saying. Like
but
the
I'm
music is
saying,
good.
I'm not going out of my way to go play it on my phone or on my Switch or on the Game Boy and just be like, no. If I'm playing the game and I'm like, I'm in Celadon City, I'm gonna stay in Celadon City while I'm playing the game.
When you
Just
play
kinda
the
be like,
game, but it's not like a
That's
soundtrack
it.
when you're at the airport. You're like, do 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 do. Yeah.
Paul just at the freaking.
I feel personally offended.
Paul,
I know.
Don't even.
Paul's over there. He's looking at people like, oh, you playing the new Scarlet and Violet? Like, you don't know the real stuff. And he's like, oh, is that a real game? But no, it just has the music.
I don't know if I will buy it.
Dude, he's like, say
Pardon
that. I'm a true Pokemon fan, see?
I gotta
And
say-
here in my pocket is my certificate of Pokemon Master.
I gotta say, what
Yes,
you
it's
do
spelled
have-
wrong, but it's okay.
I wish Jose was on this episode right now because he'd be just destroying you right now.
Dude, no, I'm not gonna deny it. I love my soundtracks, and part of that I listen to Pokemon soundtrack as well.
But that soundtrack's like a MIDI. Who the hell's just jamming like dun 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 dun?
it depends on the mood, man. It depends on the mood.
If you're a hipster, you do it.
Jam out to some MIDI stuff back in the
No.
day?
You didn't.
I would listen to funny things of like where they'd re-edit like a MIDI of something and it was cool, but I didn't have on my iPod Shuffle for God's sakes.
Like I tell you this much, I even have the Marvel Rival soundtrack. I listen to it from
Wasn't
that.
that?
So,
That's something I've never
like I say, I love soundtracks.
I can say I do some of that stuff, but it's like when a fan rescores it to make it better, because sometimes it's only like a short song, like 20 seconds or 30 seconds, and then if a fan rescores it to make it longer and better, that's what I like. Like for me, obviously, we're going back into this again. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball and the original Faulkner score, but then there are fans who remake the Faulkner score because sometimes the song's only 30 seconds long. So they have Vegeta's Hell Bells that mixes with his Super Saiyan theme, and they redo it, and you're just like, I can do this extra pump now. It's like,
I can hear it from his headphones sometimes.
yeah,
when we're working out.
In the middle of the breakdown, they do the whole
That and some weeb shit.
No, but if you listen to it,
but
Miles,
I
if
feel
you
this
listen
much.
to it, no, shut
Yeah.
up. If you listen to this, Miles, you'll be like, I can do that extra push, because in the middle of the breakdown, Miles, they do the conversation.
Diego, play it. Diego, play it.
No, I won't
Diego, play it.
But in the middle of the
Play it.
Shut up. In the middle of the conversation, Miles, they do the thing where Goku's asking Vegeta why he did that, and then he does that whole spiel, and it's cool and just gets you hyped up. So
No,
don't even.
shit.
But I tell you this much: there is a reason why OSTs have been released, because there is an audience that people love listening to the music. When
I'm happy for the 1%.
Minorities.
when Breath of the Wild came out, they released like a 4-disc collection of soundtrack on that. They released like a 6 selection vinyls of just Breath of the
So
Wild.
who's listening to the vinyls or who's hanging them up on their wall?
I would hang it up on the
Yeah,
wall.
exactly.
But if I wanted to listen
there's
to
a
it,
bit both.
if I wanted to listen to it, especially for Zelda, this is a different thing. I would go to the orchestra when they're performing. That would be it. That would be sick as
fair.
hell. I'd
Yeah,
be like,
that's fine.
Let's go. And they do the Zelda's lullaby, just tears coming out of my
I've
eyes.
never met anybody where it's like, hey, what are you jamming to? Oh, I'm just jamming to the Pokemon OST.
Now you do.
Paul, no, it'd be like Paul just listening to stuff, and you're like, what does Paul listen to? He listens to weeb shiz. Nah, you're not just okay. No, I'm going to say that you do that.
No, that's
I'm going to say it.
Nah, that's-
No,
that's wholesome.
I'm going to say it. No,
You know what's
no,
crazy?
that's all I can hear now.
No, but going back with this though, like
Look what you did,
soundtracks
Miles.
Have been released for a particular audience, and people love it, and there's a target audience. And hey, say
Good
what
for
you
the
say,
1%. Let's
it's
move
making
on.
money to the point. Case in
Unfortunately.
point, it got sold out already. It could be scalpers. It could be people that really
I'm
like
pretty-
it.
funny. They're like,
But
we
it-
made
Yeah, but
40.
scalpers, I think they like
Scalpers
twist
are
those
70% of it.
numbers.
Scalpers
That's
are
that's
70%.
my problem, because most of them probably were scalpers. People that are selling out are scalpers for the not majority, but like a
majority.
good chunk of them are. So it's like I can't say it's because it's like people want to make money off of it. They're gonna resell things. That's not because they're a huge fan.
But there's also the other factor with the collectors, the people that, like you mentioned.
There are
The
collectors,
the
yes,
people
but the
who like
collectors aren't. Most collectors, as far as I understand it, are not going to use are not going to try and buy 20 of them.
Oh well, that's true.
Maybe 2 or 3, but they're not going to buy 20 of them like
Isn't
the
there
scalpers do.
43 of these that they're doing? Of the sounds? Like
40,
all
I think
those
it's 40
parts?
cartridges,
Something like
right?
that, yeah. It's,
I don't remember. I just saw there's like interchangeable cartridges.
yeah, it's like 40.
It's like 40, something like that. So it's like so that's why I don't take too much like importance to that, just because as of right now in this day and age, some of those numbers are skewed just simply because there are scalpers that just want to resell it.
That is true.
That's the
true.
only thing.
That's valid.
Okay.
And sorry, Miles. You got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, if you listen to the Halo
Can we
soundtrack,
move on?
I mean, it would be the same thing, right? You jump to the Halo soundtrack.
It's not a MIDI though. Can we move
Hey, but
on?
still, soundtrack.
Okay. Now
Pokemon,
the
please move on.
last
Pokemon announcement.
thing.
Yeah,
The last
Yeah,
thing
Shark King is like getting what the fudge these days.
15
Shark King,
minutes
tell us
on
what's the final thing.
The last thing was what or at least I had originally suspected was going to be shown. So they showed
Generation
a
10.
preview of Generation 10, which would be the Pokemon Wind and Wave, and they gave us the 3 starter Pokemon. It looks like an Angry Bird,
Grout,
Fire Pomeranian, and then
Pom-Pom.
the coolest looking gecko I've ever seen.
Gekwa.
Like Aqua.
Get it right. Get it right.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. So when you guys sent the picture, I was just barely waking up, and I was half awake, and I see a picture, and I didn't know it was Pokemon, and it reminded me of those like Blue's Clues like cartoons when you grow up as a kid, or like the new age kids, or they're like the 3D like reboot looking designs. I poked. I'm like, what kind of shit are they? I didn't even know it was Pokemon.
So, what was your impression?
I just thought it was some stupid kid
Yeah.
shit. I was half awake. I'm like, what is this like food
They are for
stuff?
kids.
And then later
Yeah.
I came back. I'm like, oh, this is the new generations. It really threw me for a loop when I had to rewatch it like after I woke up. I'm like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought, but that Pomeranian is horrible.
Dude, that's the one who's getting the most favorite.
getting a
at the
lot of
moment.
love.
He's getting a lot of love.
I
People
don't
are
like it.
I
People
don't
are like,
like,
make sure this Pokemon doesn't stand up. He
I don't
should
like
like stay in
Pomeranians on top of it.
No,
So-
my favorite one was Gekwa. That one looks sick.
thought
I hate the
Gecko
Angry
was the
Bird
only
one
I
too.
That was cool. The
It was
Gecko's the
funny.
only thing I like.
People were
I like the Angry. I like
the Grout. The thing that was funny with Grout, with people were saying, he's like, "Yo, who does this motherfucker low key look like?" And then they put slowly Rock Lee, and then just kind of. I was like, that's hilarious. I was like, if he's shiny is like him with the black eyebrows and stuff, and it was like the dark green of his body, I'd be solid.
You know, I know they didn't show a lot, but besides some of the stuff I could tell was when you could see that was in game versus rendered,
Yes.
obviously. But for the in game stuff, unfortunately, you have to drop the scale when it comes to Pokemon graphics. But
Obviously.
for Pokemon, it was
For
really
Pokemon,
good.
It was a step
good,
up
yeah.
to what they've produced.
Because that
top-
Scarlet and Violet, holy
bad.
shit.
And again, ZA wasn't a huge improvement either.
No, sorry. What I meant was, let me back up. Scarlet and Violet, like the 10, 15 FPS.
Oh, yeah.
and stuff, it was unplayable. I mean, that's the reason I dropped it. It was unplayable.
Again, we still don't know. Like,
True.
But what's good about this?
But
is
I guess what I'm trying to get at is like
First impressions.
for what they're doing. I don't know if you guys know this on a tech level, but they're actually using DLSS.
Yes.
which
Yeah, I saw it,
Nintendo
yeah.
doesn't do for their first parties. But since it's a Pokemon company, they are.
Yeah.
And so I mean, there's things they can get in with that, and I have a lot more faith it's going to run a lot better.
yeah. You know what's cool about this too is I just lost my train of thought. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
DLSS.
It's
or
cool.
no?
It
Nintendo.
was no with this
Hate.
game initial game.
Pomeranian.
No, stop.
the water.
No,
The wind?
I literally lost my train of thought.
All right.
Lot of
So
water.
anyway,
What are you gonna say?
so they announced that it's going to come out next year.
Yeah.
Oh,
obviously.
that's what I was gonna say. Damn it! Yeah, that's good because no, they're showing you how good it's running right now, and then it has a whole year to improve upon it.
But this makes me believe that this will not be on Switch. This will be
It's a Switch
exclusively Switch 2.
Or
It's
it could be a
Switch
Switch
It's
2
Switch 2.
trailer. That could be a Switch
From
2
all those
trailer.
graphics, there's no way they're
No,
downloading
Switch
that.
can't run
It
that.
says Switch 2.
It does okay.
You can look at it. That's a Switch 2 exclusive.
Yeah.
Period.
Like again, all of like the actual like the way that the lighting is a lot different, the shading and everything. Just overall, it's just a big improvement. Like, and when I saw, I was like, oh yeah, it's not going to be on Switch.
Also, Nintendo needs a bigger way to push Switch 2 hardware sales because they've been slowing down. We need
'Cause there's
something
only-
this
Well, they don't
is-
have anything to like.
It's fair, but but that's not the same thing as like when the Switch came in. When it first came out, right? It barely had anything, but people just bought it, and
It was a new
now it's
hotness.
waiting. People are like, yeah, exactly. So I think we want to talk about games that'll make people buy, right? This will.
But this is going a year out, so it's like what? And
Yeah.
again, some of the games that were supposed to be huge hitters, unfortunately, were not. Like Metroid was supposed to be this big hitter, and it underperformed.
It did. I dropped the game.
Yeah, and again,
Same with
this,
Donkey Kong. I dropped the game.
That
again,
game was good though.
yeah, it's good, but it
Might have
wasn't
been
good.
but
It wasn't
doesn't sound
Mario
good for me to beat
Odyssey.
it.
It wasn't Breath of the Wild. Like to that point where people were just
you
like
couldn't put it
screaming.
down.
Yeah,
Ah.
it wasn't
Like,
that.
did you
It
beat
was
Donkey Kong, or was it just good? Because to me, it was good, but it wasn't good enough for me to finish. I put it down.
Are you talking about the
Bonanza.
Well,
Bonanza, yeah.
I did hear that the team that worked on Mario Odyssey worked on this particular team
They
as well.
did, but what we're saying is it didn't, even though it got all these renowned reviews and numbers, good for them. But for most people I talked to, they enjoyed it, but they just got through a few worlds and put it down, which is exactly what I did.
It's kind of like
Finish it?
I didn't play it.
I never played it either.
I was gonna buy it, but I was like, nah.
Hobby,
It's
did you
kinda-
play it?
I finished it. Yep.
Okay, so he's the only one I know.
Yeah.
But you enjoyed it. That's good to hear. I mean, yeah, most people I know, they didn't get through it.
Like-
The Mario racing game?
Mario Kart?
Mario
Mario
Kart,
Kart was an easy sell because one, it came with the Switch, so that's cheating.
and the game was cheaper.
Well, that's
You know,
the only
50
reason
bucks.
why
That's why it got the
I
sales
wouldn't
it
have
did.
paid $90 for
Yeah,
it.
I wouldn't. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
No way.
that's literally cheating. That's why.
So,
any game would make a lot of money if it came with the console like that.
I don't think it was still worth the $50 extra I paid. I only touched it twice.
Yeah, but still, like but you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
you would just get that because of that.
No, absolutely. But you got to pay for the deluxe version of it. Not every
What's
Switch
funny
came
is
with
my
it.
Switch came with it, but I don't know where my code is. I haven't even.
Wait,
Are
your
you
Pokemon
serious?
one came with it?
No, it wasn't Pokemon. It was a Mario Kart one, but I don't know where my.
And I
code
got
is.
it for him.
I have never played. I have never installed
So
the game.
somewhere in the room
Oh.
is his code.
Somewhere
for the
there's
Is
his
Pokemon
code.
it, is
So
it on
that'll
the
be Mario-
box or was it like a paper?
I don't know.
It's
Mine
a
was
paper. It's in the box.
It's in the box.
It should be in the box.
I don't think I saw. Anyways, whatever. I don't care enough to cry about
Oh,
it.
wow.
But that's $50 you just lost.
That your brother got for you.
Yeah.
He picked it up for me and I paid him, so it doesn't matter.
That's fair.
Don't pick stuff for him anymore.
He got it for
Use
me,
it.
but I paid. I still gave him money. For
I know.
And we never.
He's not going to play
he
until
never-
the next Pokemon come out.
It's that's
true.
fine. That's my prerogative on that. It's fine.
So Shark King, how are you feeling about this now official trailer for Wind and Waves?
It looks good. It looks good. I was pleasantly surprised. It looked better than I was expecting it to look. It looks like a lot of the leaks, as usual with these, was true. It looks like it is going to be based on Micronesia.
That's true.
A lot, like I said, it looks really good. It's the first Pokemon game that's been designed specifically for Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely can feel like it looks a step up from what we've seen. I mean, there's not really too much stuff that we saw of it. Like I said, the starters look decent. I mean, the Owl's probably my least favorite one, but it all
Angry
depends
Bird.
on how like they look. Because I remember I didn't really like Sprigatito from like Scarlet and Violet, and then when it finally evolves, it's like my favorite out of the three.
To Masquerada?
Masquerada's my favorite out of Gen 9. Fuecoco was my favorite just based off like the starter. Yeah, Fuecoco was my favorite, but then after they started evolving, I'm like,
He sucked when he evolved, dude. I hated the hell.
I didn't like his evolutions.
And then you had the
That's my
freaking
fault.
Samba looking motherfudger. Duck.
Quetzalcoatl, whatever his name was. Quetzalcoatl.
No.
He was the worst.
Right now, like I said, Gecko looks the best to me, but
Yeah, I see the same.
The two worst water starters is the
Wait.
duck and then the seal. Those are the two worst water starters.
Wait, Shark King, what's the name of I say Ducky. No, that's
Quagsire?
No, it's not Quagsire either.
Quagmire?
What's
What's
Gen
the
9's
ducks? Yeah, the ducks. What's his final one?
No, the final.
Quackquavel.
What is it?
Quackquavel.
Quackquavel. I guess Diego was almost right. Quetzalcoatl.
Either way,
that's-
the duck and the seal.
Close enough.
The duck and the seal are the worst water starters. Period. Every other water starter destroys those.
What's the seal?
Gen 7.
Oh, the one with the clown nose.
Popio.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a random question for you. If you had to think of every generation of starters, of grass, water, fire, what's been most consistently the coolest designs?
Just generally.
In general, if you were to summarize, to me, it would probably be water.
1 and 3.
No, not your favorite.
What type?
What type?
What type?
That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah, that's what I was clarifying to
So
Javi.
if we have 10 fire starters, we have 10 water, and we have 10 grass.
Uh-huh.
Consistently, which one is
Fire.
most
Fire,
consistent
I would
and
say
best
fire.
designs?
Fire's the best.
Fire. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the weakest
You
fire.
guys are- I'm talking about design,
Yeah.
not strength.
Yeah, so look at
okay,
a Charmander. You gotta look at Fuecoco. You gotta look at Scorbunny. You gotta look at
Diplosion.
I think
yeah.
the only,
Cyndaquil.
well, we're talking
Cyndaquil.
about base, the first starter. I think,
Torchic.
But overall, Torchic.
I think the weakest
Chimchar.
one. I think the
Yeah, Chimchar.
Leaf.
No, I'm familiar with all of them. I just have
Right, but I'm naming like if you look at those like
solid.
Most of the time, like those are already the best ones of those groups.
No, the weakest one out of the fire is Tepic. I think. Like in
I don't like Tepic either.
Design wise, everyone else looks really good in fire. The fire starters.
Like everyone else, like if I were to choose, it would either be between water and fire, but fire would always be probably the one that I would like the most design of every generation. Okay. So I would say fire. Their fire type design is consistently probably top.
The better ones.
Yeah, the better ones.
You know who has the worst middle for me is the water. Water types have the worst middle, like the design.
Oh, the middles.
I would think so. Like War Turtle's not like super cool.
I like him.
No, he's cool.
I don't think he's that cool.
Is Marsh Tomp's?
His eyes are weird.
Yeah, he looks like a psychopath wanted to stab you.
Yeah.
What I forgot. What's his
Sobble's middle design? I didn't like the emo.
I didn't like that one.
Because it's like he goes from emo and then to like international spy. I'm like, how did this happen? Instead of killing myself, I'm gonna kill other people. Like that was just weird.
What was it? Actually, what's the name? The duck one again?
The duck one, yeah. The duck one's a fucking sucker one. The seal one is not that good. Poplio's middle evolution's not that good. Yeah, like the good ones are like the otter one, the Oshawott middle design, but then it sucks because it becomes what's it called with all four, where they go on all four? Quadruped, yeah. Because his design is tight. Because I thought he was gonna be like a samurai, but then he goes quadruped and it's like my samurai thing is my horn. I'm like, type of shit. But like, nah, they ruined it. But
so yeah, like I don't know. For me, it's probably water, but that's why I was just asking your.
I like water too.
It's all good.
I would. Water's a really close one to me, but I think like there's 3 generations.
So I didn't like Torchic. I didn't like the design of Torchic. I didn't like the monkey one. I didn't like the bunny one. I didn't like the pig one. I didn't like the cat one. I didn't like the other bunny one.
So somebody
there was 2 bunnies.
posted this theory.
Oh no, it's a monkey. Sorry.
So somebody posted
Chimchar.
this theory. I don't know if this is true, but it's actually becoming more accurate. Each
good, bro.
starter, each fire Pokemon starter, is very similar to the Chinese characters. You know the Chinese characters. There's 12. You have
Chinese Zodiac.
The Zodiac.
Where's the horse?
Yeah.
Well, there's only 3 more that haven't not.
Where's the rat?
There's 3.
There's 3 over there. He's missing. Let him
They're
finish his
missing
sentence.
3
Damn.
yet.
He's all like,
They have most
3.
of them.
Where's the rest? Where's the rest?
Is there an ox?
Yes.
Yeah.
So those 3?
There's an ox. There's a sheep.
So it's sheep's missing.
Ox,
Sheep
sheep,
very similar.
and dragon.
I don't remember, but let me pull it up.
I know we don't have a dragon type.
I said rat.
Charmander is the closest one to the
Oh,
dragon.
okay. So then a rat. Okay, so 4. Oh no, 3. I kept putting the dragon.
But there's
So
12.
we're missing. Hold on, let me pull it up.
They could have been. I mean, they can't be duping. And what's the alligator? The alligator's not part of the zodiac.
What about the sea lion?
We have 2 alligators.
Let me pull it up.
They're double
The
dipping.
duck? The duck's not a Chinese zodiac.
He's a rooster.
So
Shut the fudge up.
That's Blaziken.
well, this is like a theory. So like,
Oh,
I
so
think
it's
it falls.
it's a
I think it falls through already.
It's stretching a lot. So for rat, they have Cyndaquil. For pig, they have the pig.
That pig.
For the dog, they have. I guess you can say.
This one?
The one over here.
Dude, this is like some freaking perspective shit that you would say. No.
Oh, for rooster, they have Torchic.
Oh yeah, Blaziken, Torchic.
For monkey, they have the monkey.
Chimchar.
Yeah, Chimchar.
They also have. Wait, sorry. What? This is weird. They changed this stuff. Someone stop me. Here's weird. But there's a theory. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not completely.
I don't think it's a good theory.
I mean, if it was close,
Coincidences, yes, but I don't think it's a good
yeah.
theory. I think it falls through.
because I'll be like, that's cool. We get an ox next time, or we get a rat, like a rat starter.
You
That's
want a
cool.
rat starter?
Why not? We
Sure,
have
why not?
everything Else.
No, not sure. Why not is different than yeah. I want a rat starter. I'm asking, do you want a rat starter?
But you know what's funny is I was watching on Facebook, and it was like a Pokemon meme thing, and it's like, oh look at this new fire starter. It's like, I will become what I've always been destined to be: final evolution, firefighting. Because they always turn firefighting.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, I will become what I've been destined to be: firefighting, and then bipedal. And they're like, no, don't do this.
And that's what people are. They don't want that with the Pomeranian evolution as well. People,
if he goes to be like an inspiration of like Arcanine, like not being Arcanine, but like
similar to that.
something like that, it'll be a solid final Evo. But if they bipedal this motherfucker, everyone's
put
gonna
him
lose.
fire type.
Did you say bipedal?
Bipedal. If they make him 2-footed instead of all 4s.
I don't think that's bipedal. Is it that what it is?
I don't know, man.
Two,
I'm-
pedal.
Yeah, but
Okay.
bi meaning two, pedal meaning legs. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
right.
I thought it was something else. The second part.
No,
I know
that's
it's
why I
bi,
was
but
asking about the fourth legs, and then you said quad or something.
quadruped is the.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't want that.
If Gekwa, I want Gekwa to be. He could be either or, but I think quadrupedal is better. The bird is obviously two, so it
No,
doesn't
I'm going to
matter.
ask AI to predict its animations. I want to see what this
Some-
Pomeranian looks
Did
like.
you see all the memes that they're already made for that? For
Yeah,
the
I
evolution?
was just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, the evolution. I
Yeah,
just thought it was
somebody
funny.
did that.
I will be what I'm most destined to be firefighting. Like, no, please don't be firefighting.
What's a Sharking? You probably knows. What is a dual type for fighting that we don't have
with fire?
With fighting,
with fire? Sorry, with fire.
there's a lot.
Fire.
What do you think? Do you think one of the ones that we don't have yet will be good for this
water.
one? Shut up.
No, we
I
have
don't-
Heatran. Heatran's fire water.
I think so. I think this could be the first fire fairy.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Because we have fire psychic with Delph.
I think the gecko could be like water poison, and then the grass could be like grass ground.
Well, he's a bird. He could be flying.
Isn't what?
Grass is a bird.
That doesn't mean it has to be flying.
Could be a ground
Could be an
owl.
insect.
A ground. Yeah.
Look at the penguin. Empoleon. He's not-
Empoleon.
Empoleon.
Don't disrespect Empoleon. He's tight. He's disrespecting. my boy.
I don't like him that much.
You're wild. Man.
I like his previous evolutions more.
Piplup's cute. Yeah, his middle evolution.
Yeah,
yeah, but
Empoleon,
Empoleon's tight, bro.
I've never liked him, but it's okay.
Empoleon's tight. What do you mean?
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
Miles gave me a look like what?
But yeah, I gotta say, it's
Oh, you're good.
it's building the hype. A lot of people are really into it, especially with all the reactions, all
I'll
the
say
memes.
this: when I first initially saw their designs, I was like, "This is kind of ass," and then I watched it like three more
Childish,
times.
but aggressive.
No, not childish. It just looks shitty. And
Because
then
it's
like
for kids.
no, kid stuff can still look cool. I mean, hello, Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, they're
It was
OG
kid at the
designs. No, they're OG designs.
They're
and then
kid
they're redone
designs.
designs. They're really cool and they're way more detailed. Just this one, like when I first saw them, they just look shitty. And then
Hey,
I
Grayson,
saw it on more. I was like, okay, this grew more on me, especially Pompon. For me, I like Pompon.
You're gonna get that one. I know
And
that. I saw that.
And,
I don't like that one.
He's gonna get that one.
Pompon and Gekwa. Those are the two. Of my
Send that
favorite
to me,
ones.
Miles.
Yeah, that's a brick.
I can put that up there. Let me see. There you go. What the fudge?
Lion Inferno.
It looks like Arcanine, but with flames.
That's what he's
all,
talking
Yeah,
about.
that's all it is.
So it's
But-
happening.
Yeah. So the two
Oh,
I
you
would
said that too?
the two I would
Yeah,
I would
I can
choose.
put that in there.
It would either be Pompon or Gekwa. But
Gekwa. I would choose Growl just to be memeing on people.
dude, unless Grout has a fire final Evo, that would be
his
insane.
his
pull.
Angry Bird Duolingo face is not worth anything.
Well, we don't know the evolution.
I don't care. He has a Duolingo
If
freaking.
he has a fire, look, it all depends on the final Evo. If the final Evo is fire, I'll do it because sometimes you can just pull. Because in Gen 8, Grookey was like the least cooling. He was cool, but he was like eh. And then when I saw Super Saiyan 3, I was like, okay, I'm getting you. No, because Inteleon was like at first Inteleon was like this is lame, and then Score Bunny's thing where he's like, I was like I don't do soccer, and then I was like, bro, he's a Super Saiyan.
I don't do
I'm getting him.
soccer.
So my question is, what do you guys think of the overall Pokemon presents?
I want-
So win or
Overall,
loss?
meh.
It was to me overall was meh.
Yeah.
Nah.
It was not worth waking up.
Good,
at
there's
7
good
a.m.
things in there. Just it was.
Oh,
a
there's
lot of
great
fluff.
things in
It
there,
was
but just a
to
lot
get
of
to
fluff.
that.
Yeah, it's a
agreed.
great thing, great finish. I just think most of the middle stuff. To be fair, that's most of the time with a lot of these Pokemon presentations when they have to go over everything that they're going to announce because 80% of it I don't care about.
Sharky, what do you think?
I mean, it had the stuff that I cared about. Like I said, Generation 10 looks
Pretty good.
good. Pokemon card sets coming in the future look good.
Yeah.
And those are like the two main things that I care about. Oh, and then I mean, Champions is still a thing. I'm still like surprised that they're even making that.
Oh, it's still there.
Oh, you know what?
They're still making it.
You know what I was surprised about that they brought back because we haven't had it since Gen 3 is we're diving, we're going underwater.
Well, I guess that's not completely confirmed. I would like
I
it
would
for it to
assume
be
it
something
is.
like that. I would
I
like
think
it.
it's gonna happen because what Pokemon Wave?
There was
Yeah.
Dive in Gen 5.
There was?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Gen 5 is black and white, right?
Don't be racist, but yes.
No, because it's the least memorable for me because I didn't care for black and white. That's why I'm asking.
That's why I stopped playing
maybe
I
Pokemon.
couldn't get into that one either. That's when
I stopped playing. I stopped playing after
ruined
But
it for
it's
me,
been
yeah.
a while since you could
fire.
dive into the water. So that's cool that we're going back into the water stuff because I think that's more fun to catch Pokemon in that way. I just want to know how if you come across a Pokemon and you fight underwater, do you just go all the way up to the surface or like your Pokemon has like a goggle has little.
Will you do that again, Diego?
Yeah, it's just cool because I want to see what they do. But yeah, I mean that's cool. Like I'm excited that we're going back to diving.
So
and
new
stuff.
gen means new Pokemon,
how many,
new
though?
Pokemon
Oh,
cards,
yeah,
new
it's also
Pokemon
true.
boxes, new releases.
Sharking, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear, like in the trailer at the very, very end, they didn't show it, but I swear, like I looked at the right side, like
the
near the
cloud
clouds,
formation?
and it looked like a dragon, like that was in one of them.
Hinted. I think that's what people have been saying. There's like the
legendary
is going to be.
Okay,
Camera.
did you see that too, Sharking?
I did. We haven't really had too much speculation about what the legendaries are going to be, unfortunately. But
It to me it looked like it looked like the shape of a Pokemon, and then eventually it
Looks like
looked like a normal cloud, but
Looked
yeah,
like Trogdor.
Trogdor.
Tell me, it didn't
Oh
look
my
like
God.
Trogdor.
that's what we need. We need a legendary Trogdor.
Ding dong ding dong 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 dong.
Birdinator. Look, see, this is what the cloud looked like, huh?
That's like an S.
Yeah, but that's the cloud. That's what the cloud looked like. It literally looked like that.
I'll show it on here. The cloud there. It was dark. No, I will put it up in the podcast.
It looked like Trogdor. I wanted to tell you.
Snap.
All right, let's go. We have a few
I'm
things to
gonna
go
watch it
because I
again
want
just
to
to
talk to Miles about Resident Evil. Next thing. So I think this is dumb. Okay, so AMC theaters has already had some issues with I think their pricing and other stuff, but now they've said that they're going to reserve their best seats for their A-list and their stub premiere members starting later this year.
That's me.
I think this is like the worst thing that they could do.
That was the dumbest thing ever, honestly speaking. When I read this, I read that article. I wanted to flip a table.
we don't really go there, thank goodness. So
Well, yeah, but even if we're not, I mean, other companies can see. Oh, we should do the same thing too. And that
wait, what other companies are doing that?
They're not. AMC is the
AMC is the
model.
first one.
They're trying to be the Apple for this.
So the thing is, like, if and I don't think you will, but if they were to make some sort of profit off of this, then they're gonna start. Other companies are gonna start following suit, which I hope that this completely
Fails.
falls flat on their face.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And why do I think? Well, sorry, go ahead, Miles.
Oh, nothing. I was just gonna say I'm the type when I go to the theater. I don't care if I have to walk a little bit, but it's irrelevant.
I guess what I get not walk. I guess my thing is like my thing is like I guess
You're talking about the parking lot, right?
no, this is the seats. So this is like
the picture
theater.
showed the parking lot. That's what I thought. I thought they were doing like something like like
No, the actual
priority.
theater. You go in the theater and like the middle section, like where we were literally
Oh, dude, I will be watching movies from home forever since then. Fuck that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not having a membership to sit in the middle row where everybody wants to sit. No. Nope.
So yeah, I definitely feel
Boo
like
this man. Boo.
trying to-
Yeah, boo this man.
I don't like that
Boo.
approach.
That's so stupid.
I know.
Everybody should boycott. We need to make that some social
Well,
media
it's a
like
good thing we don't
boycott
have an
thing.
AMC here, so that's it.
Well,
Well,
We
no,
do.
but like what David's saying, like that follows suit. Like others can keep doing that.
Oh,
like
true.
that needs to be
Yeah.
a major
And
boycott.
that's why it needs to fail.
Yeah, we have one, Diego.
AMC?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on
it's on
90th.
Here, think of it this way.
Oh,
think of it this
yeah.
way. Just an idea. So
That's a shitty
you want to go
theater.
to a movie, and maybe the movie's been out for a few months, and you go on a Tuesday, and it's chill, and there's maybe I don't know, let's say 4 other people in that theater. We've been to those type movies, right?
Yeah.
But then you're like, well, shoot, nobody's there. Cool, I can just sit whenever I want. Oh, by the way, that whole area that you want to sit at, that's double the money. Mm-hmm. Kiss my ass.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, like, think of it bigger than just being flooded. It doesn't matter what time you go, even if it's empty or the movie's just getting ready to leave theaters, it would always be expensive. Like, that's stupid.
It's already expensive
and it's
to
already
go.
expensive enough, right? Because, like, the last time I went on a date at a movie theater, I think I came out at like $67 for 2 people.
Ugh.
Which is also why
That's normal,
as of right now, that's why I like using Cinemark with their membership. That's why I do, because now I still have tons.
Yeah.
I've probably paid around $80, and I have I think I have 15 like movie pass. Like, I can just go for free. Like,
Dude, so you're
all the
taking
time.
us?
Because
I ain't taking you for shiz, man.
Because last time I went, I went to Megaplex and it was like 13 something for each ticket.
Dude, yeah.
And then you get the 2 drinks, which are like $7 something,
adds up
and then you
quickly.
get the pizzas, which are like $10, and with all the tax, I'm out $60 something.
This
And
is why you buy
the thing is, like, the thing is,
Joke.
before.
and the thing what they do, it's just to go off on a tangent for movie theaters, like they make their smalls also ridiculously expensive,
Yeah.
and then they make everything like not as expensive. They're like,
Feel on
why do you get a small? Like it's $1 more to get a large, and it's like, and so people justify it, like, yeah, but it's like, but why do you make the small $8 and the large $9? It's like because it's a tactic. They're like because they want you to buy the large. They don't want you to get the small.
It's like getting food at a fast food restaurant. You go to like Burger King, let's say, you get a Whopper, but you just want a drink, no fries. But there's like, oh, but if you just pay like 30 cents more, you get the fries. It's like, oh, okay.
Or it's more expensive to just get the burger and the drink. It's like, well, I might as well get a combo because it's cheaper.
Yeah, I just wonder, like, for people who have big families that have like multiple kids and stuff.
It's
Holly,
hard for
for
them to
example, in your household, have you gone with your girl and she brings her multiple kids and it's like $100 something to go to a theater? Or
No, but we just don't buy snacks all the time, or we limit the snacks that we get. That's it.
yeah, that's fair.
I don't think you ever went to. Did you go to the movie with me and my family when we were little?
Yeah. Why?
Do you? Okay, so I don't know if you remember this, but like, have you ever seen those videos of like family members like what's the word? Sneaking in food?
Yeah, I did that all the time.
Yeah, no, my mom. My mom would like bring something. You're like obviously she's carrying something more than just her purse, and it's like I had all our food, all our drinks in there.
Of course.
Well, my
Yeah.
grandma used to sneak in KFC,
Yeah,
It's not a
like the
burrito.
meal, like the full meal, like the bucket of chicken and the sides.
A bucket of chicken. See, I don't know what it is, and it's going to be stereotypical here. I feel all the brown friends always bring like, oh, I'm being that way. Hold on, you guys always bring like the cool, good shit of like this hot, fresh food, and the white kids we're bringing in like the most shitty
Sandwiches?
Like no, not even that. No, you guys see, you guys are still
mac and cheese.
No, stop.
let 'em say.
Stop. You guys are thinking food. White people don't sneak in food. We sneak in Snickers, Swedish fish, Skittles, gum, and a Coke.
That's
You
weak.
guys bring
That's
in.
weak.
That's my point. That's my point. We would bring in all the candy. Like, so the white kids, we would go, we buy all, like, we go to the dollar store and buy all this candy. Then I go with my brown friends. I'm like, here, you want a Starburst? And like, Starburst, here, I got some
got my carne
KFC and
asada.
shit for
I
you.
got
And it's
my
like,
carne
what the hell?
Bro.
And it's like, you guys make it like a restaurant
So
thing. And I'm
you-
like, damn, this is awesome. I'm
So-
not this good.
here's my idea because
I'm
Shark King. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about this. So we're gonna want to go watch the movie.
Yeah.
The Ninja Turtle movie.
Yeah.
I want to sneak in an entire pizza so we can eat it there.
Do it.
I don't think you're the
Do
only
it.
person.
Well,
doing that.
Full size pizza.
You'll
too.
smell that walking through. You're going to be smelling
There's gonna
that
be
walking
some
in.
way we can do it. I know there's a way.
So we can do this because I know some places, like in Texas, my buddy told me they do it in Texas at least. You can bring outside food into the theaters. They just say, do not make a mess. If they start seeing like people leaving like food and stuff that's not their stuff they sell, then they start banning it. So people have been in Texas have been keeping up with their word. So like nobody's really doing that. Like when somebody gets a Little Caesars box, they come in with a Little Caesars box to the theater and they eat it and they take the box and throw it away.
And if I'm in
We're
Texas,
getting-
I'm bringing smoked brisket.
First of all,
if I'm
we're getting
going from
Victor's
Texas.
Pizza. We're getting Victor's Pizza.
I was
First of
gonna
all,
say, what-
Yes,
can you
yeah,
just
fair
buy
enough.
pizza at the movie theaters?
No, but there's better pizza you can get.
Well, that's
that's the whole point. We're gonna get Victor's Pizza because they also have the Ninja Turtles on there. So it's like
Dun, dun,
Props to them.
dun, dun,
If we go get
dun.
tickets, we can ask the theaters like, "Hey, can we bring a pizza?" Just
If they
ask them. And if
they say
as
no?
long
Say
as
we
you
have
don't make-
Pizza Hut, and it's like, that ain't turtle pizza.
No, you could say.
No,
They could
just
say.
don't
They could
tell
say.
them.
Just don't make.
Just-
No, because
just
we
bring
can
your
just
pizza.
because one of us can randomly call them and just ask them, and then it's like, and what if they say yes? Just as long as you don't make a mess
They
and
won't.
clean up, then we're good.
I
Then
think
we're
what we
okay.
got to do
Also,
is
now
put
you
it
wanna follow the rules.
is put the box.
If I can bring a freaking.
I say Nintendo, F Nintendo, but hey, pizza. No, man, I'm just.
The question is not how do we sneak it in.
Nintendo's not trying to. I mean, pizza and the turtles are trying to
I
fuck
mean,
me
the
over.
movie
I got an
System is
idea,
good.
but you won't like the idea.
Is it put it on someone's back?
What?
No.
No.
I don't know.
No, you can pretend to be a woman. and you can have a purse.
You can do that.
I said you. I'm not.
And
trying
I'm
to
not.
sneak
And
in
I'm
pizza.
saying
You
no.
could just get
Okay,
a,
well, there's
you
your
could just
idea.
get a satchel. Just be like Indiana Jones. Just have a big old satchel.
They'd be like, why do you
Why
have
do you
this
look at
big?
me? I have no interest in sneaking in pizza.
I'm just saying,
Wait,
it could be
would
like
they
this is
allow?
for
Wait,
you.
would they say need to be brought
I'm
in
gonna
a
be sneaking in
backpack?
Skittles and Snickers.
I wouldn't want to
You
bring a
can bring
backpack. I would rather bring a satchel.
Oh no, because you have Tenma. Oh, yes, Tenma be like, oh, we have his diaper bag, even though he doesn't need diapers anymore.
Yeah, there you go.
And there's the pizza. Boom, we got it.
He's a late
Dude,
boomer.
you gotta pull like a a Barney from How I Met Your Mother.
Yes.
We are intern. Just come within a suit, and it's like we are international businessmen on an international business trip, and just put it in a briefcase.
I love this.
I was gonna say,
I love that.
Stack them up, line them up. You can get like the what is it? The fried pizza. What do we call it? Deep fried pizza.
Deep fried
Bring
pizza.
New York pizza, man. We're watching
There are
the
a few. There are a few places that
yes.
I've seen. We have to try them first before we go. But
There is one that's good up on the east side of Sandy that's really good.
I've heard
by
of
the
that
way.
one. There's another one. I have like 3 or 4 places that people have
We
said.
should try some. We only
Yeah,
got
I
a few
know.
weeks.
You know
Let's
what
do it.
Let's do it. So do you remember in the high school there?
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore. But do you remember where $5 Pizza is next to the high school?
Yeah, I remember.
There's a new pizza place there called like Beehive Pizza. I'm gonna try that out.
Is it New York?
Is it New York?
I don't know. We can try it. Check it.
Stay focused, Diego.
I'm just saying.
So anyway, we got to find the New York pizza.
You just heard the pizza part. Pizza.
Or if we can't find anything good, we'll just go to Sbarro's and we'll just bring it over.
I ain't fun. Okay, Michael Scott.
It is New York.
I'm gonna get my
is New
New
York,
York
though.
authentic New York slice. Sbarro.
It is New York.
Technically, you can buy the slices and just stack them up.
Yeah,
And
I'm
just
just saying
put it
we're
in
in
a
Utah.
bag.
We don't have a lot of New York
And
style.
you can actually
know?
get your full pizza. You just have
Yeah.
to like put it together.
I mean, I would go. Not against, but I would much rather actually get a Chicago deep dish and get
Of
it
course,
in there.
but we got to stay.
yeah,
New
I
York
get it,
for-
I get it.
We're got to stay on topic, guys. It's for the turtles.
Yeah.
It's for the turtles.
Okay,
So what's
we
it?
got it. We got it planned.
What could be posted?
We'll each go to different
Let's go this
pizza
weekend.
places.
Let's go this weekend. Actually,
We'll each go to different. We'll each go to different pizza places. We'll all get like a small one, and then we'll all come together. We'll all
Oh, you
eat
want to do
different
like
ones.
a pizza night?
Well, yeah, because then we can all try and be like,
Oh,
okay,
you want
which
to
one is
test,
the
test,
best one?
blind test. Okay.
Okay.
That way we can like choose
When does the movie drop?
March 6th, 12th.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay.
March 6th, 12th.
March
Sixth.
12th.
I remember the date. Talking about March, he's pulling stuff up. Nostalgia Con is coming up. I don't know if you knew this.
Nostalgia Con.
Yeah, there's a nostalgia convention in
Tell me
here.
about it.
I heard about it from a friend from our group. I didn't know it was coming. Initially, I was like, whatever, it's just a convention. But then I saw that Karen Fukuhara, who plays the girl from The Boys, the Japanese girl, the mute girl. I don't remember her name.
Isn't she
Silent Voice?
also? Isn't
No,
she
from The Boys.
The Boys?
Oh, the boys.
Oh, do you remember the first Suicide Squad?
Yeah, you're talking.
She's
about
a
the
samurai
Asian girl,
chick,
right?
yeah.
yeah,
She's
she's
coming
awesome.
here.
She's one of the coolest
And then
characters in
I
the show.
started looking into the who is coming to.
She's gonna be there.
Yes.
She's super cute, by the way.
And I was looking into who's coming here, and I didn't know it was going to be that pack. Let me pull up a couple of names so you actually see.
So as you're pulling that up, so March 13th to 19th is when they're gonna have the Fathom event.
The Big Apple Pizza where we used to live. We can do that.
So that one's good too.
So, do you guys want it this weekend? How's your guys' weekend looking?
Upcoming weekend or
No, this weekend or the next?
Probably next weekend.
I won't be. Well, I'm going to Nostalgicon. I think I'm going to do this.
No, we're just talking about eating pizza for dinner. What
Oh.
weekend works for you?
I don't know. This weekend?
Okay, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Cool.
But going to Nostalgicon.
Yes,
Stephanie
Nostalgicon.
Beatriz is coming here.
Yes, she is.
She plays the girl from Encanto, the main girl from Encanto.
Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Only a couple episodes.
Have you seen the new Twisted Metal show?
Oh, you guys talking about Quiet?
Sure.
From Twisted Metal, the girl
Yeah, her
from
name's Quiet.
her name's
Twisted Metal.
Quiet, yeah.
Yeah.
She's coming here.
She's a Vaggie from Hasbin Hotel.
Is Anthony Mackie coming too?
No, but in addition to that, 3 original Power Rangers are coming. Austin St. John's.
Red Ranger.
The guy who played Billy, the Blue Ranger. The original Black Ranger. And also
So Zach, Billy, and who?
Johnny Jumba.
Oh, and
No, Johnny on Butch is not the
he's
original
also
Black.
coming.
Okay.
That's why I
also
said Zach
coming.
and Billy, and
Okay.
then
Ichigo.
Jason.
He's also
then
coming.
Jason.
Yeah.
Ichigo.
And then I was looking a little more into this. And we're also going to have the guy who plays Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, voices.
Yeah, like
It's
voices
time to
Yu-Gi-Oh!
do.
So so for the listeners here in Utah, where is this going to be at?
March 13 to the 14 is going to be at the South Palace Convention Center.
Interesting.
They're gonna have voices from Sonic, Shadow,
Which
The
era?
voices
That's the
of
question.
Sonic and Shadow.
Sonic and Shadow.
Don't know what's the name of their actors for them.
Let me see. I'm so bad when it comes to some of the names.
David Humphrey is Shadow. I don't know what.
I don't know.
what-
Dan
David
Green
Humphrey.
plays Knuckles, who also plays Yu-Gi-Oh.
I think he's the newer Shadow.
And he also
it's
plays
not the one we grew up with. So much for nostalgia.
Oh, Dave Wittenberg, the Kakashi.
Kakashi.
Yeah, Kakashi's coming.
The actors for Ned Declassify are also going to be here. All
For
three
what
of them.
one?
Ned's Declassify. Have you
Never
seen the
watched
show?
it.
Oh, my, I love the show.
Oh, George
Bless you.
Newburn. He was the voice of Superman and
a good voice.
Sephiroth, but I don't know
Oh.
which Sephiroth. Yes,
So-
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can look
It has to be the new because he was never voiced in English until just recently.
John
Oh.
DiMaggio, who plays Bender. He's going to be here as well.
That was on The Simpsons.
Yeah, he's also in The Simpsons, and he also plays the dog from Adventure Time.
Oh, yeah.
Jake.
The dog.
Yeah, Jake.
I didn't say that. He said
With
it.
the human.
Finn the human.
Finn is the human. Yeah,
Jake the
Jake's the dog.
All right. The guy who plays Hey Arnold from the original show as well. And I'm trying to.
It would be really cool if they had some of the Animorph cast come back. That would have been really nostalgic.
That would be actually really cool.
All right, that'd be really cool.
But just those are the ones that actually got my attention. But there's a lot more. There's a lot of anime.
I'll have to look into it.
Ryan Drummond, who plays Sonic.
Ryan Drummond.
Yeah.
Oh, he's also Goku, I think.
Is he?
He's
Ryan
the
Drummond?
Ocean dub Goku. I
I
believe.
would like to meet him. He was a great Goku.
He is because then he's also the 90s Sonic as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, that is him.
Masaya Onosaka.
Oh yeah, he does the.
Oh,
voice.
he's a Japanese voice actor.
Yes.
Of
He plays.
Trigun, Vash the Stampede, Pretty Prisoner from One Punch Man, Shinji Hirako from Bleach, and Zealous Wilder from Tales of Symphonia.
Well, he's going to have a backed up line.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's an OG.
He's legit.
He was doing voices since the 80s.
That's a big one. Holy
So
shit.
that's actually the person who's headlining the whole thing. when
Oh,
it comes
yeah,
to that.
obviously.
Nice.
Yeah, I was going to say he
Alex
has a line.
Vincent. Oh, Chucky. I'm terrified. Oh no, he's the kid from Chucky.
Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh as well.
I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hey, Yugi.
That's
I never
that's
got
for
into
host, so he
Man.
can get mad.
Yeah.
I want to record something for him so he'd be like, hey, yo. It's like, thanks for loving me, Joey, as your favorite character from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mom's Milk from The Boys as well.
Oh, he's going to be there?
Yeah.
That's okay. That'll be
Oh,
cool.
Allegra Clark is coming. She's freaking Bloodhound from Apex Legends. That's actually pretty tight.
Oh, yeah. I like her voice.
And there's more that we probably recognize, but those are the ones that actually got my attention. So, I mean, I gotta say, people who have, check it out. I think there's a lot of cool people in here. Yeah, I definitely want to go and check it out because it's coming soon. So,
Okay. Well, let's,
Ben Diskin.
let's keep going. All right. So this one I just want to bring up really quickly before we go into Resident Evil because we're going to run out of time. So I don't know if you remember this or we never talked about this on the podcast.
Oh.
dang it.
Well, sorry. There's one more thing after. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
There's this, and then one more thing, and then you Resident
right,
Evil.
right.
So we didn't talk about this on the podcast, but Discord has had they wanted to roll out an update.
Yes.
Okay, and so
I need to
their
bring these. I'm getting in trouble.
update was that they were going to add age verification. This wasn't something that is already in, but there was something they were going to start adding to update. I can't remember when they said they were going
It's
to.
going to be in the
happen.
beginning of March.
And to add context before everybody starts
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
freaking
yeah.
out, right? Just to
Yes.
add context, the age verification is going to be for. I'm not saying I agree with this or defending, but it's just people need to know.
So they understand.
The verification is for you joining specific servers, not private servers. So if you join like MS, I'm not saying these companies are doing it, but like MSI servers, NVIDIA servers, a Pokemon channel server, they might have age identification.
Official.
I'm not saying I agree with it, but it's not because people are not understanding. If you have a group, if you make your own channel and you have all your friends in there, and that's what you normally do, like we have a Chibino podcast one,
Yeah.
that's not going to have age verification. That's a private custom channel. This is for official source channels. I still don't agree with it, but just before everybody freaks out, your private channel with your buddies is not getting
Thank
touched.
you for the clarification.
Yeah. So
Also, I did hear. I mean, obviously, it most likely changed, or we don't know. But when they were saying because it's delayed, that's what he was going to get to. I heard that they're going to implement it on newer created accounts. If they're older than a certain amount of time, then they don't get that particular thing. But
again,
go on, go for it.
I think this is what's happening. Again, it was supposed to come out in next month, or I guess we can see
Tuesday,
this is going to be in March.
On Monday.
Yeah, but they delayed this to a later half of 2026. The reason they said is they admitted they had, quote, missed the mark and failed at its most basic job, clearly explaining what we're doing and why. So again, I still don't agree with what they're doing. But again, they didn't explain what this was happening. They were not very clear and transparent of why they're doing it. Again,
and the news is also to blame for it too, for their headlines.
Yeah. So again, I'm still against it. I don't think it needs to be done.
Same.
But again, their part is that they didn't explain this like fully. So there might be more people that are okay with it. Again, not saying that we are, but they might be okay with it if after explaining what they're doing it, how they're going to do it, et cetera, et cetera. So
yeah,
it's going to be really interesting. I wonder what's going to happen because as soon as I heard this, I was like, oh, we got to talk. But there's already people that are like, oh, if you don't like this, you're going to move. I think a lot of people are trying to move like to TeamSpeak or something like that.
Oh God!
And yeah, I saw that. I saw, and I was like, what?
The alternative.
Not Teams. TeamSpeak. That's
TeamSpeak is different. Yeah,
Still bad though.
It's still bad. So I was like, people. I was thinking like Loki when he's like, you must be truly desperate if you're going to TeamSpeak. I'm like, there's no way. You better have just.
I remember using TeamSpeak once, Miles, and that was when we were all getting into Overwatch.
One was more than enough. Right?
I know. We went to. We went to that.
Oh yeah, the
PC
gaming place. Yeah,
that's when
Good
I tried
times.
it for the first time, and I was like, "This sucks."
Yeah, it sucks so much. The other thing was like, Steam was also like trying to take advantage of like, hey, like if you want to talk to your friends, like you can just use Teams. I mean Teams. You can use Steam voice chat.
It actually works pretty okay.
It works fine. Again, it
works fine.
It works fine to talk. Again, there's not like a lot of other things you can do outside of it. But again, if you're just wanting to talk, like again, like you did like on Xbox Live or on PlayStation, the Steam one works fine. But again, the only problem is if you don't have Steam, you can't join. So again, that's why like Discord is better because you
Who
just
doesn't have Steam though.
Hobby.
That are playing PC games.
I don't have Steam.
Oh,
I don't have.
yeah,
I don't have Steam.
PC games.
yeah. But that's the thing. We have people that don't play.
That's fair.
So that's what's like. That's what's good about Discord is that you can have. It doesn't matter what platform, as long as you have the app, you can join. And again, they made it better so that you can have your you can join from Xbox itself or from PlayStation. Nintendo is being a dick and doesn't want it on there for whatever reason. But
whoa, language.
Shut up. So anyway,
It's true.
do you? So I guess with that being said, Miles, do you think that once I guess they quote unquote clear this up, do you think people will still stay, or do you think there still will be like I don't say massive, but a exodus of some sort from Discord?
There will be, and it's going to be from the people that are just okay. Just because I don't support they're doing this, I'm not leaving Discord. I don't care about official channels. I just talk on private channels with my buddies. That shit's not changing. So, do I not agree with it? No, I don't. But it's not affecting me or my friends in any way, like us using the app or on our cell phone or on the computer, or people like Javi that don't have Steam games. Like, it's not going to affect us. I don't care. The people that they're flaming are the people are just reading headlines or on Twitter and they're on Reddit and they don't fully understand. If you want to boycott it out of principle, that's fine. But if you're boycotting it because you're believing your private channel is going to be locked to an ID and you left, but you didn't actually look and read more than a sentence, that's on you.
And that was the thing when I read it, I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't sound right. And I was looking because like as soon as I saw that, I got tons of videos of like Discord is having everyone do age verification.
Exactly.
So let's move to TeamSpeak. I'm like, no, this is definitely wrong. No one wants to go to TeamSpeak. Let me see what exactly they
read
said.
The article.
Yeah,
right?
and I was like, okay. They did not explain this very well at all. No one did.
It's a stupid headline. So let me ask you guys. All right, like, yes, we don't agree with the massive channels like Bungie's channel, PlayStation's, Nintendo. Who cares? But them doing that, even though we don't agree with it, are you guys going to leave Discord if they're not touching our private channels?
No, unfortunately, there's like the alternatives are just
They're not
far worse.
So
You can use Nintendo Chat.
I would rather cut my big toe off.
yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, yeah, it sucks if you're really into these like big channels, but for me, I can live without them. Like, there's other sources. You really need that stuff.
And they didn't really, if I remember correctly, Miles, they didn't explain exactly how big it needs to be, right? Because there are some that are quote unquote big channels, but they're not.
Like, is it like? Yeah, you're right. Because like, you can. This is another question, and David, you tell me if you read on this, but say it's a channel. Let's say not Elden Ring. Let's say let's say it's like a generic channel for like there's ones I do that pull in like stock for like say video cards. That's nothing to worry about with age stuff, right? It's just an open E for everyone type channel. Can they say we don't need validation where say maybe an Elden Ring one does?
Yeah, that's the thing. They didn't specify. That's why they left a lot of things omitted out. And so we're like, there's a lot of questions about that.
I would say official channels that are like.
But again, official channel means by who?
Like it's
we're talking
how big? How big? Because there's streamers.
Discord channel would probably be.
I don't think it's so much about numbers, but I mean like a company, like a company's one.
But again, that goes back to how big does the company need to be to have that be a policy now.
So that and that kind of.
So again, there's so many questions that they didn't answer. They just said we're doing this. And people were like, what? I'm like, okay, we're not going to do this yet. Let us explain what we're going to do.
Like an example, like some of the newer downloads for the One Piece filler free, like that Kai one is called One Piece. They have their own website, but the newer announcements or links will usually appear on the Discord to download or be talked about of what they're working on in the edits before they get dropped on the site.
They do the same thing with the Dragon Ball Z ones.
Okay, there you go. So, for example, in something like that, would they really need age verification? Because are they really a company? Not really. It's a big fan community that's a site host, right?
But again, that's the also thing is like the thing is like Nintendo is their big pushes.
They're a corporation.
Yeah, but their big pushes it's E for everyone. So it's like, so why would they specifically need to have an age verification if
correct
all of that they're putting in is E or it's or maybe up to maybe T? They may have some triggers, but they might put like this is not safe. I don't know.
Good point. No, it's a good question. You got to bring you brought up a very good.
So
point.
Again, they didn't answer those questions. They didn't have it when they announced this. So again, good for them for at least saying we're going to delay it and explain why. Still don't agree with it, but.
You got a good point.
They got nothing they can do.
Okay.
He makes a good point.
One more thing before we get to the final part before Max, I want to hear your thoughts on Resident Evil 9.
I'll be quick on that, don't worry.
There was another anniversary that happened. Okay. So 30 years ago, we had a little itty bitty anime that blew up that had a director that Diego desperately hates.
He still does.
And he still does. And this was
Which one now?
Evangelion. The 30th anniversary came out. Evangelion. So what they did is they had a festival to kind of commemorate the Evangelion.
So your wrist festival.
Wow.
Okay, I gotta hear what's going on here.
So in this, they did a lot of commemorative, like they had like special presentations, events. One of the things that people liked about this is they had a short film of Asuka and basically like her talking to herself or a version of herself to find like a different like world. Like if you saw the fourth movie, right? Shinji put every character into a different world or different universe or timeline, whatever, that they would prefer to be in, right? So in this one, it kind of takes that idea to be like, okay, Asuka, like what kind of world do you want to be in? Asking herself or a version of herself, and so they put her into different universes or different scenarios, and they recreated certain iconic scenes from the anime and from the movie and made it new. So like, for example, like when Shinji first gets into the Ava and he can't control and he falls down, right? And the angel's going to go destroy him. They had a version now where Asuka comes in and saves Shinji and destroys the angel, but in the end still ends up killing Shinji or whatever. So he's like, no, that's not the right one. So it was funny and it was cool.
Alternate realities.
Yeah, it's alternate realities. And at the end, like, they showed a reality where she could be, quote unquote, happy and just be with Shinji and grow up to have a family. But she's like, no, I want to find my own happiness. And they kind of did like the ending of the original series where she's like, oh, you want to find your own happiness? Oh, yeah, you're happy. Stuff. Then, this is where the big news happens. This is where a lot of speculation is going to happen. They announced that they're going to have a new Genesis, a brand new series that's going to be coming out. So this is where...
series, not movies.
It's a series.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. But wait, there's more.
Oh, no.
The series script supervisor is Yoko Taro, which is the Nier Automata game and anime franchise, the one that did this the script writer.
So it's going to show a lot of ass.
And then even more. Then they have Kazuya Tsurumaki, which was also the director for the reboot of Evangelion series. Mobile Suit Gundam GQX, and then they have also Toko Yatabe, which did the fourth and final movie of the Rebuild series.
And in addition to that, they're gonna have Keiichi Okabe, who did the music for the Tierra Tomada series.
Yep.
As well.
If I could make the face that Frankie and Robin make when they say that Luffy just spoiled the whole plan in Wano,
Like
that they were doing for seasons, and that dumbass ruined the whole plan. That's the face I'm making right now.
I tell you this much.
And then the
What?
final thing, Studio Kara, and which you may not know much about them, and then Cloverworks are going to be the production studios because Gainax no longer exists.
And Kara just went under.
And yeah, because it just went under. So this is their project they're going to do with Cloverworks. Cloverworks is a really big studio. I'm interested to see what they're going to do, what their art style is going to be. I am
Cloverworks made.
Is that a
Attack on Titan.
reboot or a whole
No.
series?
New series.
New series.
But how does that work in the universe when it's a prequel?
That's the thing that we don't know that.
We don't know. They just said it's a new Genesis. So
They should release a small little teaser.
it's a 30 plus. That one or the...
No, this is like a small little for the new series.
Oh, yeah.
They announced like a small 30-second maybe.
You guys
less
share the clip in the chat?
I shared
I don't know if it has.
the link of this news article. Let me find they have the clip in there as well, I believe.
Yeah, it's a really, really short, basically announcing all of this, and you see I guess a image of Eva.
So you know how at the end of the episodes where they play the bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
So they did that to do like a recap of everything, and at the very end, that's what he's talking about. You saw the Ava.
Yeah, they saw Eva in there. So
You have to find it on YouTube. It's not in the link.
Sure.
I had so many questions,
I have concerns.
and that as well.
And that as well too. So Cloverworks also, like, one of their biggest animes is the Idol Master series, which is not one that comes to mind when you think of Evangelion.
But okay, so here's the thing: when I have mixed feelings when I actually heard this announcement, because like I mentioned to you before, if that series is done, don't touch it.
Honestly, I thought the ending of 4 was...
Rebuild was great, yeah.
It was.
Right.
It was honestly... It might have been the best out of the 4
and
movies.
that's what
That movie
I
was
was
phenomenal.
completely like, this is weird.
Yeah.
But then having the guy who does Nier and music by Nier and the director of the movies as well kind of brought my interest.
Yeah, and it's not that we're discrediting the people that are working on it. Those
Right.
people are amazing. The point is about the integrity of the franchise. It's
Right.
not about...
And-
these
No,
are skilled people,
And that,
right?
that
We
makes
know
sense.
that.
And that's what, like, I'm still conflicted because we don't know exactly what kind of story this is going to be.
So it could be more. It could be. My theory is that it might be a slice of life because there is in a manga series where their Avas are still, the angels are still there, but the focus of it is their school life, and it focuses more on that, and it's different. It's like a different alternate timeline where there are still Avas, they're still angels, they're still in that, but their focus is never really on their fighting. It's more on what their school life is, which again, to me would make more sense because Cloverworks is a studio in there, and they're more about that type of anime.
Have you read Evangelion Angelic Days?
Have I read a book?
It's a manga.
Isn't it the Shinji Ikari project? Is that what it's called? I thought it was.
No, it's a different
No,
one.
I've never read any Ava manga. no.
Okay, well, there is this manga that talks about, rather than having, what you have in the anime series,
Yeah.
more like a school of life event.
Yeah, there's
I know what
two
you're talking
series.
about. I know what you're talking
There's
about.
two
yeah.
series of that. There's two series, but yeah, he's
So
one of them. Is
my guess is maybe they could use that as an influence to write a side story of that. Or once again, it could be a completely different story.
I don't
with
think it'll
Eva's
be
story.
purely slice of life because you got to think of the people that are working on it.
right, and that's the thing.
They
But
don't
I
do
Right, but that's the thing. Like, another thing that they can do is basically take. I wish this actually happens. They just take certain elements and do their own story.
yeah, without
Don't
Shinji,
touch-
without all of them.
don't
Yeah, which
touch any
is
of
fine,
that.
but with how it ended, it would be weird.
It would be weird.
It'd have to be a prequel. Anything of a sequel, I'm not okay with.
Well, technically, it could be a sequel in the sense of, like, remember, Shinji put them in their own little worlds, and it tells you a story of their
why you
worlds.
do this?
Just to add flair to it.
Well, I think we've talked about this. It's money, man. I think that, like, they're just greedy. They just, again, I am the same way with you, Mas. I think the way that Rebuild did it, which again, took a long time, but they nailed that ending. I was like, that was a freaking bad ending.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not trying to be a hater. It's just it's contained extremely well. It's
I agree
not.
with you. I agree with you.
That's why I have like conflicting feelings about this. Like for once, I don't want them to touch this, but at the same time, part of me is like, okay, I want to see what they do.
I think
there's some exciting.
It reminds me of like The Matrix when we got the Force movie. Like there was
no
need for it. It was horrible because it was already a great contained story. Like that's how I feel Evangelion would be. It's done.
My only thing is I could think of is that they're going to do one of the alternate and one of the worlds that they were ended. So like Asuka was in a world with that. As far as I remember, I think because you had the Red Sea, so Angel still lived in that world. There must have still been Ava's. It might be in that world and maybe a continuation of her story of what she's doing in there.
Check our theory video, by the way.
Yeah.
But based on that, if that's true, if they did something where it's an in-between, where it explains how the TV show and the movie's timelines actually interconnect and why we're seeing that separation with the impacts, if that theory holds true, if they wanted to base the series based on the theory, that would actually be a cool concept. And that I'd be okay with.
I'm going to say they're going to have the director who did the other movies too.
Right. So you can actually call him out when he's been like kind of hesitant on answering fans for decades. If they could do something like that, then sure.
So I don't know. Like,
and Hideaki Anno is not in doing this.
Would you guys be okay with that?
I think so.
Yeah. I think it might. Again, some people might not like because again he wrote stuff with a lot of stuff that maybe didn't have a lot of deep meaning, but people liked it because it could have possibly have more deep meaning. It might still have that, but I don't think it's going to have all the stuff that Mr. Mister hates about Hideaki Anno. It's going to have all that stuff omitted, but still have all of like the cool stuff that Evangelion is known for.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, conflicted, but at the same time, I'm want to see what they do next.
I wouldn't even say I'm skeptically optimistic. I'll just wait and find out.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's fair.
You know what's funny, Miles, is Cloverworks made Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yeah, again, they're more slice of life type.
No, I know, it's just funny. Like, not that in that category, you're going to see Bunny Girl Senpai and then Evangelion.
Well, I mean, that'll probably have a lot of slice of life in it. Right?
At the end of Evangelion, you see Oscar with my what the fudge, and then just end. Do 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 do.
I'm curious what'll happen. I don't know. I just they got to be very careful with that property.
That's fair.
Alrighty. So to end with, I did want to have Miles kind of go into about Resident Evil 9. He has been how many hours you in? 20?
15.9.
Dang it, I was close.
Since 10 p.m. last night.
Dang, I was close. I thought you would have gone longer. How far are you would you say you're in the game?
So based on what before I answer that, I was kind of weirded out. So when you start the game, you primarily play as Grace,
right? Which I assumed so.
Yeah,
I assumed there was going to be like a Sonic Adventure 2 type of thing where there's like
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So they did say it was 50-50. So I thought Sonic Adventure style.
Yeah.
Kind of not really, but yeah. Okay, let me just say it. So actually, this is probably good for the listeners and you guys if you guys are interested in playing the game, which I highly fucking recommend. When you start playing Grace, there's moments where you'll play as Leon for just a quick moment, like a boss fight or a quick little area, but then you're fully Grace, and I'm like, God, it's been like 12 hours of Grace. Like I want to play like. No disrespect, like Grace has become surprisingly. I wasn't sure how she's gonna grow on me. One of my all-time favorites. Like honestly, I might like her more than like maybe I don't even want to say it, but she's up there with Jill. She's up there with Jill and Claire. She's up there for the female protagonist. She's up there. But I was like, God, I'm like 12 hours. I'm barely playing Leon. I swear they said it was 50-50. When you get, I won't say done, it still continues. It's a linear story between Leon and Grace.
Is it like the heroes side, dark side? Like I'm going back to Sonic Adventure 2.
It's not like Resident Evil 2 where you have Leon and Claire,
right?
And they have that's almost the same storyline.
But you're playing, yeah.
It's not like that.
Okay.
Fully linear. So you'll play the first half of the game, Grace, and the last half as Leon. You will get the same amount of time. So if I put in like 13 hours of Grace, I'm going to get 13 hours of Leon.
So, but I guess my question is, you said that there were moments when you're playing Grace and you go to Leon, right?
Yes, and
is it the same way where you're Leon and for whatever reason you switch back to Grace for something and then go back to?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay.
There's a moment where, and this isn't spoilers. There's just a moment where like Grace gets captured by a monster and then Leon defends her in a cutscene. And then you get that flashback where you go back to Leon for a second. You see how he got there to see where she's at from his perspective, her getting dragged. And then he's like, oh, and then shoots. And it merges like that in scenes.
Okay.
When necessary, though. Not all the time. It's just more necessary for the story moments that are happening.
Is the story, though, like, especially with Grace, when you switch more to Leon, is it that her story is not necessarily dumb, but like at a stopping point where you're like, okay.
Yeah, like maybe she was captured or something. She needs to be saved.
So like yeah. So like yeah. Okay. I was kind of confused.
That, yeah.
Like because you say it's linear, it's like okay, but how is it gonna be when you switch over? Because how would Grace's story be like? Not necessarily put on hold, but like your focus is no longer her. It's now Leon, but you're not going back in time and seeing what Leon was doing. You're going forward still, and she's moving along in the story. At the same time, right? Whatever's happening.
Kind of like that. I mean, kind of think of it like a movie. Like if Leon gets captured, for example, and then he plays Grace, and then something happens, and then she kind of so they kind of do it in kind of Resident Evil fashion. Is like so RE2, for example. This is a good example. In Resident Evil 2, with Claire or Leon, doesn't matter. You play at the Raccoon City's police department, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, eventually get to the sewers. And then after that, you get into like the lab underground where they have the T-virus stuff, right? Same concept here. So if if Grace gets past, and without spoiling, the starting area she's at with the puzzles, when you get done with that and you go to the next area, then it cutscenes over to Leon and you get a little bit of him, and then you go straight back into Grace, but now in the whole new area that takes hours to finish that next puzzle area. So that's kind of how they kind of do it, kind of like chapterish based in a way, but it's consistently linear.
So, based off what you've played so far,
which is a lot,
yeah. What are some things that maybe some new mechanics or some new strategies or new whatever you want to call it, new game mechanics or new whatever that you like, and some that you feel like maybe was a miss?
Okay. That's a good question. So on design, this is what's really cool and something that makes me really excited for like people of the franchise. This, I'm not saying it's the best they've ever made, but in a way it's the best they've ever made. It's hard to explain. It takes everything that Capcom has learned. It takes the best features from 2 and 3 of that. Regardless of people's opinion on the remake of 3, my point is the design of it, right? Like the Mr. X or Nemesis following you, and the puzzles of going back and forth. You have to remember the codes and going. It's just the thing that makes Resident Evil amazing, right? Yeah. That is in there and it's amplified on a whole new scale. It's like they've learned everything what they learned from those puzzles and being chased around 2 and 3 on a whole nother scale. And then they got the horror elements that they've learned from 7 and 8, and they've applied that to the 2 and 3 style. Then on top of that, they get the best world of Leon and what they learned from 4 Remake, which was arguably better than the original, and then they modernize that even more. Like, on a technical level, this is the best game that Capcom has ever released of Resident Evil, hands down, and I'm just saying it. I'm not saying it's my favorite, but on a technical level, this is the best Resident Evil game ever made. Period.
That's awesome.
It doesn't mean it's my favorite. People can get triggered on that, but it's you guys got to look at it differently. If you like 2 and 3 and the design and how it works, that's in there and better. If you like what you liked in 4 Remake, that's in there and it's better. That's what I'm trying to say. On a technical level, they've learned. And everything you like from 7 and 8 from that horror aspect is there, and they've learned on that. It is insane how well this is doing. So this is all, I think the highest we've ever had a concurrent players ever on Resident Evil was like 150. This is a 350,000 concurrent single player game. This never happened.
Yeah.
This is like, I'm telling you guys, this is a masterpiece. This Resident Evil is insanely good. And Grace has really, really grown on me. And the one thing that's really amazed me is I don't know who that voice actress is. This voice actress, she deserves, I'm just going to say it, she deserves like the voice acting award at Game of the Year. This is how good she is.
Wow.
This is like the best type voice acting I've heard in games since, like, say, Kratos in the new God of War. Like, she is, like, some of the screaming and the panicking and then the face expressions that they got, because it's 2 separate actors. They got a mocap actress, but then they have a voice actress that's separate from it. but how she's doing that, I'm telling you guys, the voice actress, she's like Laura Bailey, watch out. Like, she is insanely, no, I'm serious. Like,
That's fine.
I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting just a basic, like, oh, it's a new Resident Evil character. They're pretty, whatever. They know. And first time seeing a zombie, she's scared. I mean, that's the thing. She's not Jill, you know. She's not Stars, you know. She's an FBI agent that's new and young, and she's very scared. And her mom died in a very 8 years ago from her age, and that kind of stuff. You know, she's learning. So when you play her, it makes sense that she's not the badass that you're expecting like Jill Valentine to be. She's not. You know,
she's new to all of this.
Early on. God, I'd say she's. I don't know. Claire had a lot of training because of her brother, but that's not the point. Like, this is an FBI agent. So, yeah, I guess she's even lesser than, like, Claire, I guess. She's really just a newbie at all of this. So, but there's dynamics of scared. She's hyperventilating and screaming, oh, my God. And then they do things when you're running. What I really liked, I'm actually not playing her in first person. Capcom said they recommend first person for Grace, for the horror element, and third for the action for Leon. That makes sense. However, what I'm noticing is when they do first person, when you played first person in 7 or 8 as Ethan, they designed the game with the camera and how the gun moves. That's how the game was designed. This one, they did a hybrid. So when you're playing with her with the mouse, it's actually kind of a zoomed in part of the third person. I start getting some weird motion sickness.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I might be a minority, but I had to stop playing first. I had to go back to third. But the cool thing about Grace is when she's running, they did a lot of cool new things with mocap.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what I'm talking about. So when she's getting chased, she'll stumble and fall on her knees and get up, and she's hitting the wall and moving, and she'll trip and stuff. I'm like, this is so freaking cinematic, but it's in gameplay.
So also, from what I saw too. Sorry for
no. Go ahead.
Sure.
Is tell me if you noticed it or not, but because she's new to the whole thing with the
whole universe, yeah.
And then Leon, when you go between the two, and she's like aiming down, the gun kind of moves like this, but then when it's Leon, he's a steady shot.
It depends on the gun. So like if you have like that Magnum one, which by the way, that gun is bad ass, man. I got the DLC where it's like white crystal with like the birds. Oh my God, it's such a badass gun. That thing will pop like certain guys just anyway. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say Leon has more at all.
Steady aim.
But there is a cool feature on the camera system. So when you're playing on Leon, like even though you can play him in first person as well, but they have an option that I turned on is that you can add a scope attachment to your gun. If you add a scope attachment, there's a setting inside the camera option that if you have a scope, you can tell it to switch to first person.
Okay.
So if you have a scope, you'll go first person and it's like Leon or any of them.
Kind of okay.
It's pretty badass.
Kind of like when you're playing Gears of War and you have a sniper, you're going straight first person because it's sniper.
Yeah.
The one thing I'll say though, performance wise, they knocked it out of the park. It runs really, really good. I've been playing it. Luckily, this is the first game I actually can really push my 5090. I'm full path tracing, not ray tracing. We're talking path tracing.
You can see it.
Every shadow contact, like in your body, everything. It's like so you can see like shadow under here. Like it's full path. It's not ray tracing where they have like a light and it has an algorithm where it knows like the shadows. This is full path. Anything has a light, it knows exactly how to do it. Like this is like the gaming. Like that's the future is path tracing. Every lighting detail, like between your hands, knuckles, everything's there.
And it's pushing it.
Everything, even every hair strand will do an actual real shadow on the body.
That's cool.
It's as real as it gets. And I'm pushing it. It looks amazing. It's one of the best games I've ever seen. However, there is a problem with the PC, or not the PC, the console versions except for the Switch. Everything but the Switch, there's a problem.
What is it?
Except the Switch.
Film grain. Film grain is hard locked.
Why?
I don't know. And then I went into the INI file and I can turn off the grain to false, but it still doesn't turn it off in the game. So I was getting weird like weird little like lights on the skin, like little like kind of pop lights, and the whole game is like, this looks weird, like this looks like film grain. But then I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's just a ray tracing that the particles doing the hit. Turned it all off, still there. And so Digital Foundry did a talk about it, and the Switch version has it turned off, so they can't say that it's something baked in all of them. The Switch version literally has it turned off.
Why would they? Okay.
It's cinematic, but you should be able to turn that off. Nobody likes film grain in their games. It's not a
in the cutscenes, fine, whatever. But like
the game as
well. So
that's where I have an issue.
If it was a cutscene, fine, whatever. But if it's in the gameplay, like
that's weird. Yeah.
That'll probably
It's
be an
starting to
update.
bother me a little bit.
But do you think they turn it off on the Switch so that it runs better on the Switch too? Like
No, because film grain's just a filter. That's the
right. That's
weirdest
what I was
part
thinking.
about
But
it.
so that's what I was thinking is that why would they keep it like force it to stay on?
Yeah, it's not like chromatic aberration or like
Yeah.
lens distortion where that can actually add, or depths of field, right, where it'll do the blurring out the background like a movie.
Yeah.
That adds GPU load. People don't realize that. Like people are like, oh, I don't really like how it looks. It's like, well, that's good. You're turning it off because you actually get an extra performance, but it is an actual resource thing. Film grain does not really add resource to the GPU. So it should be a toggle.
I mean, I wonder maybe there's going to be an update and remove
There
that.
has to be because it's proven that the Switch doesn't
And
have
it's
it.
only day one, so
Yeah, it is kind of weird on
Probably
that.
like a month or a week.
I was going to say
people are going to be complaining about
this gives me incentive.
I mean, when Ghost of Tsushima came out, there's a lot of things that they didn't have, and eventually they got some other features that made it a lot easier.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
fair.
It gives me incentive, Miles.
Like I mean, even though this is a failed game, High Guard, you couldn't turn DLSS was baked in, and you couldn't turn it off, and you couldn't add any other features like adjust like the quality of stuff. Like all it was like textures high, low, and that was pretty much it.
Oh man.
And then people were like, I want to turn a lot of stuff down so I can play this game
Custom
better.
settings
And then they're like, okay. And then like 2 days later, they updated it so you could customize everything and all that.
We are waiting for the RE framework. I can't remember the guy that does those nightly builds, and that'll probably fix some of it. Cutscenes are not fully ultra wide, even though they're not pre-rendered cutscenes. They're in-game engine cutscenes. So there's no reason to add a black bar. That's weird.
So they're not fully ultra wide. So you said
Even though
wasn't it advertised that way?
it has ultra wide support natively.
Right.
It's just weird that the cutscenes don't when it's not. If it's pre-rendered cutscenes, that's fine. If they do a pre-rendering and then sure, but it's not. It's the actual character models. You can see the video card going down in frames when it's rendering a cutscene because it's just like Halo, right? It's just the in-game engine, just
Like
running.
Infinite, yeah.
Yeah. So there's no reason it should have black bars on it. But other than that, no. I mean, the game is it's honestly it's a masterpiece. It is.
Well.
I'm not saying it's my favorite one, but it's the best one they probably produced.
Would you say
yeah.
it's like a game of the year styles?
I would say
Is
yeah.
it a contender?
It's,
okay.
it's contender. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Because I mean,
It's a contender.
What other big games coming out? Like huge.
GTA.
It's not even and it's not even a biasry. Like I'm just telling you on a technical level, like mocap, story, sound, game design, puzzle. One other thing that's really slipping is the AI is insane. Like how the zombies attack are insane. And it's kind of interesting if we're back in Raccoon Cities where this takes place. There shouldn't be zombies.
Does it? I guess I don't want to ask questions.
I'm not going to ask, but you're getting answers of why there are. And we'll just say everything in the story connects to every single raccoon survivor.
That's cool.
Do you?
I'm not spoiling
I was
shit.
like,
It's
I was going to ask you other questions. Like, nah,
It's
probably
fascinating. I would say, David, you need to play it.
I'm excited. I'm excited for our friend and listener Sherelle. Shout out to Sherelle.
Oh, dude, I bet she's freaking out right now.
I wonder what she's gonna think. Like, because I know you guys. You also have differing opinions in it, in a lot of the stuff. So I'm really excited to. I'm really interested to see how she's gonna feel about this game. I think it'd be funny if she'd be like, "Dude, this thing's total." It's like, I mean, like.
I know she's.
I don't think she won't, but I just think it would be so funny if she's like, "No, this is why it sucks," blah blah. Because you know how she is, and I love that about her. She's like, she's
we have awesome Resident Evil.
Boricua Senpai chose well with her. Like,
Aren't they in vacation right now? So she's not playing it.
I think they're on a cruise right now, so I don't think she's playing it yet.
Oh, that's right. I remember I had a talk with her. I was hanging out with host one day, and she came in and she's like, I want to hang out with him, but like I was really looking forward to this week, but it lands this week. So she's like on lockdown right now. That's what she told me. She's like, I'm on lockdown. So when she comes back, I'm so excited. If you guys play it, it would be really cool to have a special episode to talk about.
I need to play the last couple, but I need to play the old ones.
Something I'll tell
There
you
is a video on this.
I will tell you this though. How this game is designed, you guys don't need to play previous.
Oh, okay.
Just throwing that out. I'm not saying not to. I would love you to. But if you guys want to go in fresh, this is totally fine to go in fresh. As long as you have an idea. I mean, you guys already played the original RE4. You're fine. You're caught up enough on lore. You just go in there. You're fine.
I'm just gonna go and not play the Switch 2 version because they're not
I won't do that. But anyway, so far, I mean, the game's probably like a 9.8. It is definitely a game of the year contender. Not sure to win, obviously, but It's a technical marvel piece on many levels.
Well, that's cool.
It's I'm just thinking about it right now. I can't wait. I'm gonna go play it all night when I get home. So
Sounds good, man.
it's good, man.
Alrighty, well, we are at time. We're way above time, but it's okay. Japaro's going to fall asleep, and we'll get him back to his home now. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember, you can watch this episode on YouTube, and also you can listen to it on Podomatic, Spotify, YouTube. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you want to listen to your podcast or watch us. Either way works. You can follow us on our social media, social media accounts. We have at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and we have TikTok, so we can post all our videos. Capital C, capital N, capital P. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We will see you next time. This is David the Smash Fan.
Mister.
Jump right here.
How's your deck guy?
And Shark King.
And it's Shooting the Podcast. Peace. Anyone get a chance to look at the...
No.
I did. I was responsible.
I just got here, man.
What do you do before that?
Getting my kids some movie tickets.
For 2 hours?
No, I was with Enna.
Hold on, here, do this test. Javi, did you read the topics?
Yeah.
No fucking excuse, Paul.
Yeah. He has a newborn. And he has... Is it 3 or 2?
That's what 3.
Yeah, he has 3 crib midgets running around, and you didn't even look.
I'm assuming we're going to talk about
Drink your
Pokemon.
squirt. Drink your grapefruit.
Some of the news.
Go back to licking that.
Scrubs.
I guess I know what I'm making the video
Smack the
with.
shit out of you.